From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets. Get right to it, y'all. Let's get right to it. Y'all know what time it is. The doctor's in the house. Ooh, let me fix my filter. Hold on. My filter looking crazy. Hold on. No bueno. No bueno. Are we good now? You know what I'm talking about? The doctor's in the house. All right, let's get right. Let's get right. You know, first off, we always gotta start the stream. You know, with a prayer. Jermaine, what up? So please bow your heads if you indulge. If not, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to take our little time out to thank our Lord and Savior. Let's get right. Lord, thank you for this wonderful day that we received. Thank you for leading us up to the night safely. Thank you for everything that we take for granted. Thank you for our blessings, Lord. And let us be faithful that no matter what we're going through, that a spirit of gratitude is much more beneficial, you know, to earning more blessings and serving our purpose than a spirit of self-doubt, than a spirit of depression, than a spirit of lacking. You know, and thank you, Lord, for everything that we have received and are about to receive, Lord. And please give us the strength to keep going and move forward and fulfill our purpose. Through Jesus' name, amen. Amen, amen. Short and sweet. Jermaine in the building. What up, brethren? What up, brethren? Let's get right, man. We about to get it popping with the stream, man. We get it popping to the stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we got to talk about. We got quite a few things I want to talk about today, man. Now, of course, we have the finals today, right? Game 1 of the finals. We got the Lakers. The Lakers. Wow, that's crazy. You got the Celtics versus the Mavericks, man. You know what I'm saying? Luka and Kyrie represent the Mavericks, going against Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown represent the Celtics, man. So it should be good, man. It should be good. But you know, we gotta talk about boxing first before we get into all that. So I want to talk about Usyk, man. It's so funny. Last stream I was talking about y'all know I always talked about the dream fight between Crawford and Canelo, and I was always say, man, you know, Crawford and Canelo, that doesn't really make sense, you know, because the size disparity. I always felt like it's a lose-lose for Canelo, you know, because if Canelo wins, they're just gonna say, oh, he's too small. They're gonna say Crawford was too small, he had no chance. But if Canelo wins, if Canelo wins, they're gonna say, oh, Crawford was so small, he had no chance. But if Canelo loses, they're gonna say, oh, you know, I knew he would lose because he's a fraud, you know. But it'll look great for Crawford if Canelo wins, right? I mean, if he wins, but it doesn't really do much for just to be fair, it doesn't really do much for Canelo either way, you know. Well, I think it's a lose-lose. Like, he can only. If he loses to Crawford, oh man, that'll tarnish. I think that'll tarnish his legacy more than losing to David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really think he'll lose. But then, you know, this weekend, not this weekend, but yesterday, man, I can't talk. My mind's all over the place. Yesterday, I had a dream that Crawford beat Canelo. You know, I always said that I had Canelo winning because I just think that Canelo's too big. Basketball's boring is crazy, Bentley. You wildin'. What up, Bentley in the building? I always said that I think that that Crawford that Canelo would win because, you know, I just think that he's too big. You know, it not even come down to skill. Of course, boxing is always skill, but you know, Canelo's been all the way up to light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? And even if at the end of the day he hasn't really been hurt by Dimitri Bivol's light heavyweight, Sergey Kovalev who's light heavyweight, whether he wins or loses, you never really see him get hurt. He's been there with big punches like Triple G. You know, he's been there with big punches like just Jaime Munguia, you know. So I just find a hard time believing that Terrence Crawford could hurt him, you know, even though, you know, there's other ways to hurt people with accumulation of punches, precise punches. But I do think that Terrence Crawford would be better skill-wise than all of those guys I just mentioned. You know, it's maybe Bivol just skill-wise is up there too as well. But, you know, Terrence Crawford being pound-for-pound talent, exceptional talent. If anybody could do it, it's Terrence Crawford. But I was like, man, you know, I think Canelo would win, man. But then I had a dream out of nowhere that Crawford made Canelo take a knee. And then, bro, it was one of those dreams that felt so realistic. You know, sometimes when you're dreaming, you can kind of tell it's a dream. If you're in tune with your star player, you know what I'm saying? Go read about it. You can control your dreams if you focus enough. Our minds are strong, right? But this one actually felt like I literally thought I was watching Canelo versus Crawford, and he made him take a knee, and then it was early, like I don't remember what round it was, but then after he got up, Crawford started pressing him, and the referee about to step in, and then I woke up. I said, "Oh yeah, man, I might have Crawford if the fight ever goes down, but I don't think the fight's ever gonna go down anyway. You know, I don't think Canelo's gonna fight unless Turk Yalashik works his magic. You know, Big Turk. You know, and he's been doing that, so it could happen, I guess. But I don't think Canelo's gonna fight that. And I don't knock him for it. You know, because like I said, I really do think it's a catch-22 and lose. You know, so if you win, you lose. If you lose, you lose. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't even think that there's even if it's a draw, so even if the fight's close, he still loses. You know. So I really don't think it's anything beneficial for Canelo. But if Crawford does fight that and he wins, that'd be crazy. But I want to say that because Usyk, you know, Oleksandr came out and he was today. They asked him about it. He said, "Man, I have Terrence Crawford over Usyk. I have Terrence Crawford over Canelo." That's what Oleksandr Usyk said. But then, you know, he said that Terrence Crawford is such a great fighter. Bud's such a great fighter. He's very, very smart, man. He praised him for his intelligence in the ring and his approach and. Not just intelligence in the ring, but his intelligence, period, and how cerebral he is in the ring. So, you know, I thought that was a dope thing. But he did admit, he said, "Man, you know, Terrence Crawford is my friend too." So, you know that you always gonna go with your homie, of course. Or what kind of friend are you? You know what I'm saying? But I just thought that was interesting that Usyk also picked him, man. So it might be something to it, you know. It might just be, I don't know, man. But I would like to see it happen. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Let's see, Illuminati in the building. Crawford is going to beat Canelo. I'm telling you, bro, Illuminati, that'd be crazy. WNBA is on the line for that, or WBA is on the line for that Bud fight. Oh, yeah? Dub in the building, what it do? Yeah, I see, man. They up by 17, bro. It's crazy. Boston busted their, yeah, I see, Illuminati. I'm telling you, man, Boston's a better team, I think, but you can't look past Luka and Kyrie, man. Those are probably two of the best closers in the game, but Porzingis is back. You know, and he repping that Bill Walton shirt. Rest in peace, Bill Walton. The late, great legend, Bill Walton, man. You know, Canelo could have touched Floyd and Floyd smaller than Bud. Yeah, but Floyd is also, and that, see, I think that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though, Dub. Floyd is a different style than Bud. Bud likes to, that's why I tell people all the time. Even if Bud is better, Bud likes to fight, bro. Floyd is more elusive, right? He's gonna counterpunch you. He's gonna make you miss. He has head movement. You know what I'm talking about? He's very elusive in the ring. His defense is the best. He's a defensive fighter. I think Floyd is the smartest person to ever step in the ring, whether you like him or not. But he and he can anticipate the fighter's moves. Crawford, tell me one time Crawford didn't fight. Tell me one time Crawford won because he was being evasive against his opponent. He outboxes you, but he outboxes you with pressure, precise shots, and counterpunching you too, and catching your shots. You know what I'm saying, or timing your shots. But you know he doesn't beat you by making you miss. So that's my thing. If him and Canelo trade, bro, that's gonna be crazy. Early deja vu facts, Jermaine. Crawford is going to be. He said Celtics shoot like they got drums on the blicky. Burn it up, burn it up, They got the young jocks. They got the young jock stick, ain't it, bro? You know how I know, but the real one. But was asked who's powerful after Usyk beat Fury. He said Usyk deserved to be. Yeah. I said that the next day. I made a video about that, Illuminati. Facts. Yeah. Crawford's a real one, man. Crawford said Usyk definitely needs to be in the conversation. He said, "Hey, if you have Usyk #1 right now, I wouldn't doubt it. Usyk is a beast." I love that, man. That's why I tell people. I made a video about this. I said, man, a lot of times when people be arguing, bro, the boxers really be liking each other, man. You know, they really admire one another, you know, and fawn to one another, and they give each other the credit. It'd be the fans that be disrespected the fighters, not the fight. For the most part, you know, some fighters don't like each other, of course, but for the most part, it'd be the fighters not like it'd be the fans of the fighters who be disrespecting the fighters, not the fighters themselves. Illuminati has a point, though. The only thing that makes me think is Bud like to engage. If you get exactly, CJ, exactly what I said, right, CJ. Right, he likes to engage. Talk to him. You know what I'm talking about, CJ. CJ in the building. Crawford ever lose is going to be by KO because he's not laying down for exactly. Yeah, Illuminati, it'd be us, man, you know, and that's our job too, you know, but sometimes we gotta sit back and think. It's like, dang, you know, even You know, like whenever you see him, like even before like the steroid allegations and stuff like that with Pacquiao, you know, whether you believe it or not, if you don't believe it, then yeah, a lot of people are fond of Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Or even like how now you anyway praises Tank and Tank praises now you anyway. You know, regardless of what's gonna happen in the future. So it'd be us. When I say us, I'm talking about them. But you know, us as a community. You know, talking about boxing fan base, you know, it'd be us, you know, not as individuals. A lot of us do respect fighters. Jaylen Brown just scored 39-22. But yeah, man. So, but I do think I agree. Illuminati has a point about Terrence Crawford. Yeah, and that's a testament to Terrence Crawford's greatness. Because no way in hell should we think that a 147, 140, 147 undisputed fighter should be able to beat a 168 undisputed fighter and a fighter who went up to 175. You know what I'm saying? So that's a testament to Terrence Crawford's greatness. You know. So I'm not knocking. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't think it's probable, you know, because it's not like it's just I'm gonna give you an example. I'm not comparing these two feats, but I mean it'll be similar, but I'm not comparing it. But let's say Roy Jones, right? Roy Jones, remember he went to heavyweight, right? And he claimed the title against John Ruiz, right? You think it's a coincidence that he fought John Ruiz? you think he accidentally didn't fight Lennox Lewis? You know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong. It's a remarkable feat. It's a remarkable feat, and I'm not taking away from Roy Jones. However, it's not like he stayed at heavyweight to go fight Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? And he shouldn't. But you know, stylistically, it made sense. Now the point I'm making with Terrence Crawford and Canelo, Terrence Crawford isn't moving up to fight a champion at 168. He's fighting the champion at 168 in Canelo. So the comparison I make is like, what Terrence Crawford is doing with Canelo to go fight him at 168 would be similar to Roy Jones moving up to heavyweight and fighting not John Ruiz, but Lennox Lewis. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, it'll be different if you, oh my gosh, he killed him. Oh boy. No, where the cops at? Hold on. I don't need to do the police. Hold on. I gotta save him, bro. Who was that, Gafford? Oh, no. We gotta call the police. No, hold on. Let me unlock my phone, bro. Y'all, someone please call 911. Oh my gosh, Jaylen Brown just shot him down. Bumba clots in the finals like that? Bro, did y'all see that? Bro, Jaylen Brown just killed him. Oh, that's gonna be on SportsCenter everywhere. That's gonna be on every highlight. Oh my gosh. And you talk about basketball born, Bentley. Jaylen Brown said, hold my beer. Fight y'all. Bumba. He dropped a bomb on him. Oh, Lord. Gafford just got decapitated. Oh, they about to show it in the slow-mo. Don't hit him with the slow. Oh, he hit Duke Doncic with the cross, too. Oh, my gosh. Kyrie, too. Oh, Lord. IDC Kyrie. Oh, he got the whole squad. Oh, Lord. He got the whole squad in the gosh dang highlight. Bumba clot. He crossed over Luka. The IDC Kyrie jump. Oh boy. That's crazy. I ain't know he put the whole C's. I mean, he put all the Mavs, all of Texas in the highlight. Damn, I seen Errol Spence there too. Gosh damn. I see Errol Spence in the clip. I seen Jerry Jones in the clip. Damn. He put all of Texas in there. He dunked on the whole state of Texas. Gosh damn. 7-Eleven. Gosh damn. He dunked on the whole state of Beyonce too. He dunked on all of them. Megan Thee Stallion too. Everybody from Texas. Gosh damn, dog. That was crazy. He ain't had to do him like that, brother. It's over with. The first game over with. Go ahead and wrap it up, man. Second quarter, it's over with, bro. Bro, put the whole squad on skates fast. Hey, if I'm looking at coach, I said, don't even put me in the game, man. I'll wait till the next game, bro. Don't put me in the game like that, bro. I'll wait till the next game, bro. So just shoot it like Franklin in the building. My boy 7-Eleven in the building. Yeah, the game over with, man. Yeah, it's over with, man. That was crazy, bro. I ain't even know bro. Anyway, what I was saying. So my point with Terrence Crawford, y'all let me know if y'all agree or not. This is just my thinking. So the reason why I think Canelo is the dude, because it's not like Terrence Crawford. Give me a 168 pounder, y'all. Diego Pacheco. It's not like Terrence Crawford was going to look at the dude with the gold chain pointing at Jaylen Brown like that. Boy, he need to point with two hands. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like it's TikTok. Doing a TikTok dance. Gosh dang, he dunked on Jaylen Brown, dunked on Gafford, Kyrie, and crossed up Luka. along the way. Damn. But like it would be different if Crawford was going to 168 to fight Diego Pacheco. And no shame on Diego Pacheco, but he's not the best, right? You know what I'm saying? But he's a contender, you know. And with certain circumstances, he could potentially get a belt, especially if Canelo vacates. Not saying he's the best, because I think Christian and Billy's better. I think Jaime Munguia is better. I think David Morrell's better. I think David Benavidez is better. I think Canelo's better. Caleb Plant's better. But let's say Diego Pacheco, right? If Crawford was going to fight Diego Pacheco 168, I got Crawford for sure. But Crawford is going to fight the best at 168. So that's why I say, that's why I make the comparison with Roy Jones. Like, even Roy Jones, as great and phenomenal as he is, and as great as phenomenal as he was to move up to fight and beat a world champion heavyweight to John Ruiz, it wasn't like he fought the best heavyweight, you know. And that's why I say with Crawford, if he beats Canelo, bro, that'd be crazy. But that's why I don't think he would, because Canelo is a dog, man. Like, old Cinnamon's a dog, man. Y'all better stop. That's an all-time great too, you know. So that's why I have Canelo. But ref stopped the game and Jaylen Brown tested positive for Austrian. Hey, he tested positive for Austrian. My boy, he Austrian like Kim Kardashian. Ain't they from Austria? Or somewhere like that? I don't know. Yeah, my boy said Austria. My boy, I know you meant Austrian. That's how crazy it was. My boy confused Austria with Austrian. That's how crazy it was. That's a fact. Well, he definitely tested positive for Austrian. My boy cloned in the building. That's a fact. Boy, Jaylen Brown, we got to test him, man. I'm talking about we need to take his A sample, B sample, his hair follicle test, blood samples, put him on the VADA, the WADA, USADA. We go the WADA, VADA, USADA, Obama. You know what I'm talking about? All that. You know what I'm talking about? Boy, that's crazy, bro. Jaylen Brown just murdered the whole Mavericks. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying with Terrence Crawford. I know I'm going back and forth. My bad. I'm watching the game. Y'all know I love basketball, man. Kristaps Porzingis is going crazy. That should have been a foul. That should have been a foul on Derrick Jones right there. Kristaps Porzingis going crazy. Okay. Yeah, Kristaps is going crazy right now. I'm just saying. Yeah. They were talking about Kristaps coming back. Derrick White grabbed the rebound over Kristaps Porzingis. We the same team. That boy Close said Jaylen Brown. They paused the game and tested for Austrian. That was crazy though. But yeah, what do y'all think about that though? That's what I'm thinking about, Illuminati. I'm not saying, you know, I would never doubt Terrence Crawford. You know, Floyd is the only fighter I would never bet against. I would always. Oh my, Kristaps is going crazy, bro. And he's smiling with it too. He laughing with it too. Kristaps say he like Diddy. Can't stop, won't stop. Kristaps. Pause. No Diddy. They up by 21 right now. But yeah, what y'all think about that though? Y'all think I'm far off with the Crawford and Canelo? Like I think with Crawford fighting the best at 168, you know, it's a little different, man. So and Canelo's an all-time great, and I just find a hard time believing that Terrence Crawford could seriously hurt him. And like we already said, Terrence Crawford likes to fight. He likes to engage. You show me one fight. Where he outboxed somebody. I'm talking about with evasive maneuvers. Even as much as he demolished and destroyed Errol Spence got to him multiple times. It's just Errol Spence didn't hurt him. But please believe, everybody got to Terrence Crawford. I'm not saying that in a bad way. That's just his style. And he wins. He's a precise puncher. Maybe he can trade and get the better off the trade of Canelo. But we've seen Jaime Munguia hit Canelo a couple times. I'm sorry. I just don't think Terrence Crawford hits harder than Canelo. At the same time, I mean, hits harder than Jaime Munguia. So, you know, they have that saying, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. I don't give a damn how much of a fight a Chihuahua got into him. You know what I'm talking about? I find it a hard time to believe that the Chihuahua going to be the German Shepherd. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't even got to be a Rottweiler or a Pit or nothing like that. Just give me a German Shepherd. German Shepherds are vicious too. You know, I'm not knocking German Shepherds, but, you know. So it's just, at the end of the day, size does matter. Size is not everything, but it means something. Like, so it's like what's the name brought up Floyd. Floyd is an evasive fighter. Floyd didn't beat up. Floyd outboxed Canelo. Floyd didn't trade and out-muscle Canelo. And that's how kind of like, not that Terrence Crawford likes to out-muscle you, but he like I said, he'll trade. Floyd evaded him and put on a boxing clinic, a technical boxing class. You know what I'm saying? So he outclassed him. He didn't out-punch him or out-strength him or out-muscle him. So there's a difference. Not far off, but I'm gonna be honest, he ain't hurting Canelo. Yeah, Clone. That's why I feel like he's not hurting Canelo. But need to unify with 54. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, Bentley. You know me, man. You know how I feel about Cinnamon, man. I think Cinnamon can do what he wants. I think Terrence Crawford can also do what he wants. So I think he should want Canelo if that's what he wants. He deserves it. He doesn't have to prove himself. I hate when people say that he has to prove himself at 168 before he gets Canelo. We talk about Bud, excuse me, #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, or arguably #1, #2, or #3 between him now anyway Usyk. Terrence Crawford beat how many people, bro? What you mean he has to prove himself? Are you crazy? I'm not talking about you, Bentley. I'm just speaking in general. When people say that, I'm not saying you said that. So people say that. But at the same time, the same token, if Canelo doesn't want to fight him, I also believe, I'm a firm believer that Canelo can do what he wants to. So if he doesn't want to fight Terrence Crawford, the hell, he don't have to fight him. I would like to see it happen, but I think Crawford can fight whoever he wants as long as he can get them side the dotted line. But I'm with you, Bentley. I would prefer him to unify 154. If he unifies at 154, oh, that'd be crazy. But he has to beat Israel Madrimov. A lot of people, I think, are overlooking Israel Madrimov because he has, what, 10 or 11 fights? But he's a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter, man. It's hard to include Floyd, though. Before his hands broke, he was stopping people. Yeah, facts. But even still, Clone, even when his hands weren't broke, he was still an evasive fight. He liked to fight more as when he went under the Pretty Boy Floyd moniker. He definitely engaged more too and beat more people up. But that's a testament to his greatness, bro. You know, he hurt his hands and he adapted. He didn't hurt his hands and leave. You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of like, you know, Ray Allen's my favorite basketball player, but when Ray Allen started being less athletic, you know, because remember, people forget, Ray Allen was a beast on the Bucks and the Sonics. I'm talking about my boy was cutting slides. That's why I used to hate when people compare Ray Allen to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson was never, ever the most athletic person on his team, or even athletic like that. He was a spot-up shooter his whole career. Ray Allen, if you think Ray Allen was just a pure shooter like Klay Thompson, you never watched Ray Allen. You didn't know about. You started watching Ray Allen when he played for the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. You didn't watch Ray Allen when he played for Milwaukee Bucks. He was in the dunk contest. Let me know when you see Klay Thompson in the dunk contest. Ray Allen was in the same dunk contest that Kobe Bryant won. Rest in peace, King Kobe. A lot of people don't know that. Ray Allen was an all-around player, bro. He was slash on your ass. I remember when it was him against. It was the Bucks against the Orlando Magic with Tracy McGrady. He dunked on the whole Magic squad, looking like Jaylen Brown dunking on the Mavericks. Facts. And hung on the rim, chewing the bubble gum. You know what I'm talking about? Looking like Jesus Shuttlesworth from He Got Game with Denzel in them. So Ray Allen was a beast. But my point I was making that once Ray Allen lost his athleticism, he didn't leave the league. He just only utilized his shooting ability. That's what Floyd did. So Floyd didn't leave the league. He just started being even more evasive. He was already evasive, but he became even more cerebral and more evasive. You know, picked his spots. So it's kind of like Ray Allen. He picked his spots where he was effective. But yeah, I think Floyd is a GOAT. But yeah, so I think that Floyd versus Canelo will be nothing like Crawford versus Canelo, because Floyd and Crawford don't fight the same. Number one. Number two, even Canelo is much better than he was when he fought Floyd. That's just a fact. In fact, he learned a lot. He adapted. I was so impressed with Canelo because that's when he started employing some of that head movement and stuff after he lost to Floyd. I honestly feel like his loss to Floyd was one of the best things that could have happened to him, in my opinion. A young Canelo, so he got better from that. Ray Allen was dunking everything when he was with the Bucks. Facts. Talk to him, Clone, because you watch basketball. A lot of people just be talking, man. Oh my gosh, Jaylen Brown just hit a 3, bro. It's 51-29. Bomba clot. But I agree, Belly. I think Bud should focus on unifying 154. That'd be crazy. Oh my gosh, Jaylen Brown just ripped Luka Doncic. Oh, yo, throw in the towel, bro. Throw in the towel, bro. Throw in the towel. Where Buddy McGirt? Hey, Illuminati. Somebody tell the Celtics to hire. The Mavericks to hire Buddy McGirt. Someone said Buddy McGirt to Mark Cuban, man. Throw in the towel, man. Where Buddy McGirt when you need him, man? Someone throw in the gosh dang towel, man. Oh my gosh, bro. Jaylen Brown just ripped his pockets, man. Oh my gosh, straight pickpocket Hall of Fame badge. You know what that is, Clone. You know the pickpocket Hall of Fame. Dirk one ring means more than all the KD rings. I agree, Illuminati. I agree with that. That's a hell of a bomb you just dropped. I agree. I rock with KD too, but yeah, Dirk one ring means more. I agree. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, Jaylen Brown on steroids. He gotta be, bro. He on that Ryan Garcia pack. Oh, we got Derek White out here dunking. It's over. Bro, Derek White I don't think I've ever seen Derek White dunk in my life. Not since he got this bald head. I think I seen the afro. With the 5 head with the 5 head salute. He over here like Major Payne giving salutes like this because his forehead way back here on that Stephen A. Smith pack. I don't think I seen him dunk since he had the fro. Oh my God, Derek White out here dunking? Yeah, it's over. It's over, bro. It's over. It's over, bro. Mark Breland, yeah, exactly, Mark Breland. Speaking of Mark Breland, bro, y'all hear about the Deontay Wilder, man? You hear about the Deontay Wilder stuff, man? Speaking of Mark Breland, bro, did y'all hear about Deontay Wilder, man? I'm gonna wait till y'all respond. Derek assessment is true, yeah. So those of you know, we've been talking about Deontay Wilder needs to retire. Yeah, he getting shit off his chest, ain't he? Illuminati said, forget KD. Oh nah, PJ Washington gave a stiff pick to Jaylen Brown. But yeah, so Deontay Wilder, for those of you that don't know, I was gonna make a video, but I don't like making video about messy stuff. This is why I didn't make a video about Jamal Charlo going to getting arrested and stuff like that, because I don't like to, I don't like to do the messy stuff. But we will talk about it in a live stream. So Deontay Wilder, his wife, came out and said it filed a restraining order because it said he was physically abusing her. And this is what makes me mad about people, but particularly women, because most of the time domestic violence and domestic abuse is against women. Domestic abuse is wrong, man. And if Deontay Wilder was doing this, or anybody beating on their wife, or even a wife beating on her husband, it don't matter, but it's just more commonality. It's more of a commonality that the man would, typically stronger and beats on the woman. They need to go to jail. They need to be punished, But when women wait so long to report, I know things can get scary, but it's just hard for me to believe that it's coincidental. Like, he lost his last fight. He's about to retire. Everybody talking about retiring. Now she's been getting abused for 6 years. So why did you get a restraining order through one of these year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Why is it coming out now? Now the money stopped. I guess the money helped you get your ass whooped a little bit. It helps you deal with the ass whooping a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That the ice packs on your black eye. It's a little less swelling when you're rich. That's just terrible, man. It's terrible, man. And like I said, if she's telling the truth, he needs to be reprimanded. If she's lying, she needs to be reprimanded. But it's just, I don't know, man. That's why it's hard out here, man. It's hard out here, man. I'm not saying these rights. People gonna think I'm being an apologist for Deontay Wilder. Hell no. Anybody that abuses her, especially hits on a woman, you need to get your ass whooped, and you need to get the maximum penalty, the ultimate severity of the judicial hammer, and go to jail to the maximum capacity of the law, But at the same time, too, we do need to keep in consideration that a lot of people are okay with things happen as long as they're getting paid. A lot of people don't have integrity. A lot of people don't have dignity. A lot of people don't have self-respect or morals or values, They will tolerate stuff as long as they get money. And that's wrong, man. You gotta have some self-respect. If someone's punching on your ass, it don't matter if they rich or not. But I guess, hey, a Birkin bag help you take a punch better, I guess. I don't know. If we be a sexual assault, it's literally a double standard if you really think about it. Yeah, it is. It is. That's a fact. But I think in some ways it should be smooching in the building. In some ways it should be, because, genetically men are stronger than women. Like I said, shame on anybody abusing their partner, whether it's a male on female, female on female, female on male, male on male. You shouldn't abuse anybody. But, of course, male on female looks a little worse, There's double standards. Some double standards make sense. I think that's one of them. Wilder need a therapist. Wilder need to go to jail if that's true. But at the same time, shame on her. It's not a coincidence that my man about to retire and all of a sudden now we got restraining orders. Like, come on, dog. I didn't take long at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be. It's so hard. That's why I tell people it's hard to find the right person. Especially when you have money too and you're affluent and you're rich, whether you're a rich woman or a rich man. You don't know what people are doing there are there to use you for, And I'm not saying that she was using him. I'm not saying she wasn't, but like, come on, dog. The man just got his ass whooped this past weekend, and they're talking about retiring. Now all of a sudden you got restraining orders, you want a divorce, and he been whooping you for 6 years. So why didn't you do this 6 years ago? Or you need I believe in giving people chances. Like, maybe it happened, and then it happened again. Then you're like, okay, bet. Now if it does it again, then I'm gonna press charges. Dude, but come on, man. we just started talking about him retiring. Now, you'll be a fool if you think that's a coincidence, man. And you know, it's a gold digger is ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand gold diggers, bro. Who's abusing who? Who are we talking about? Wrong is wrong. I hate that society does this shit. No. Well, so thank you, bro. Exactly. That's why I said the 6 years you accept. That's why I tell people, man. It's like we talk about Deontay Wilder and his wife. His wife just got a restraining order on him, and I'm not being an apologist for Deontay Wilder. Anybody that abuses their loved one or their spouse or their significant other should be reprimanded, you know, severely. However, you'll be a fool to not consider the circumstances in which this stuff is coming out. Like, you just talk about him retiring, all of a sudden you got a restraining order today, and he's been abusing you for 6 years. Why did you take it for 6 years? And why are you coincidentally now complaining or pressing charges when he's about to retire and the money stops? That's trash, bro. No, it's not right. So, I mean, whether if she's telling the truth, he needs to be reprimanded. If she's lying, she needs to be reprimanded. You know, but she probably, you know, I'm not saying she's not to, I don't know, but I just, the timing is crazy. But if a woman hits a man and it's private, everybody laughs. If a man does it to a woman, he's going to jail. I will say this, Illuminati. I don't believe anybody based on gender lie. Women, yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, women definitely lie. And men will lie too, I agree. I'm not believing it. I don't know what's the truth, you know, but like I said, it just looks bad for both, you know. But I will say this, though, Bentley and, but she got her own money. She's a successful model. Yep. Bentley, it don't matter if you have your own money. Hey, Cassie had her own money too. You know what I'm talking about? What's his name? Jeff Bezos' wife, before they got divorced, she had her own money too. She still, she still got more. You know what I'm talking about? Well, money like ass. The only thing better than money is more money. They say the only thing better than ass is a more ass. Or the only thing better than pussy is new pussy. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, my ladies out there. P. Diddy got his own money. What's your point? Yeah, exactly. So they all. So what I'm saying, when people do what they want their own. So she might be rich. She might have her own money, but ain't nothing wrong with more money. You know what I'm saying, Bentley? You know what I'm saying? And it's more fun when you're spending. When I'm not spending my money, I'm spending your money. You know what I'm talking about? So, but I will say this. Boy, you ain't lying. Yeah, you want more money. You know, like I said, I'm not saying that. Like I said, I'm not. If someone beats on somebody, I don't care when they say it. They should get punished. My point is, though, you should not take any type of treatment or mistreatment, rather, because of money. Have some self-dignity. Have where your morals, where your integrity at, where your values at. So, like I said, a Birkin bag apparently for her makes her take whoopings for 6 years. You see what I'm saying? So it's like money will help you get your will make your ass whooping feel a little less painful, I guess. But I will say I disagree with the Illuminati, though. Because I do think you can forgive somebody, especially with the Ray Rice thing. I don't know if she stayed for the money or she stayed because she loved. Because I do think people make mistakes. Ray Rice, I think she's crazy to stay with Ray Rice after hearing her like that, because he hit her like, I would only hit a dude like that if he stole money from me or something like that, or we fight. He hit her like, that was crazy. But my point is that I disagree with Illuminati on that. Because I don't know if she stayed for the money or she stayed because she actually loved him. You know, love is strong, man, you know. And what they say, the only thing stronger than hate is love. You know, love conquers hate. So love is the strongest emotion when it's real love. Yeah, Illuminati, you wildin'. I ain't gonna lie. But I do disagree with Illuminati. She did spit on him. But it'll be like Illuminati. This is my opinion. If it was stranger spit, it was his wife or fiance, or if your wife. I'm gonna put it like this. You talking about not ready for that conversation, Illuminati? You ain't ready for the conversation that I bet it ain't the first time she's gonna spit on him. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. He just ain't like that spit. I bet you he like the other spits though. You know what I'm talking about? And, yeah, okay. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's just because when they argue, the spit hit different. You know what I'm talking about? The spit hit different, and it's all about timing, baby. We talking about timing, you know what I'm saying? We talk about timing. That's what we talking about, you know? You feel me, CJ? You feel me? That spit hit different, you know what I'm talking about? You know, but for real though, some people like to get pissed on. You know, I think it's crazy, but hey, even if somebody who likes to get pissed on, you just walk up and randomly piss on somebody because you think they like to get pissed on, whether they like it or not, they gonna be mad, you know, if it's in the wrong timing. But anyway, I do disagree with you though, Bentley. I respect your opinion, but I do think and I think Franklin said this too. I do think a man whooping on a woman is worse, and I do agree that women will hit men more often, but we are superior, generally speaking. Not individually, not everybody, but generally speaking, a man is stronger than a woman. So a woman hitting you is not going to do as much. It's not going to inflict as much damage as a man hitting a woman. You know, so like we were talking about double standards. As long as it's not a double standard that impacts pay, impacts job equality, or job fairness, or ability to hire, or equal rights, or right to vote, you know, double standards should exist. Like I tell people all the time, like if a woman, if I see a woman in my boxers, right, or not my boxers, but just in boxers, I think it's sexy. If you see a man in a woman's pantyhose, you gonna say he Oscar De La Hoya. You see what I'm saying? So that's a double standard, but I'm okay with that double standard. It's supposed to be a double standard in that regard. And same with, like, let me give you another one. Like, two women could kiss at the club and just say, oh, we just having fun. You know, I kissed a girl and I liked it. But they might not think that she's gay. But two men kiss at the club, nigga, you gay. Hit him with the Riley voice. Nigga, you gay.
I'm gay. I'm not sending no gay goon. I'm sending some real niggas.
Hey,
ain't now one of them gay.
What's good? Adam in the, I don't care if you tripped and fell and kissed somebody in the club. You gay. Adam in the building. What's good? I don't give a damn if you tripped and fell and your lips just grazed them ever so slowly. Nigga, you gay. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that if you're gay, whatever. There's not. I'm just saying that these are double standards that exist, and that's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those double standards don't hurt. Those are like social double standards. You know, those don't hurt nobody, man. So with the double standard with the man hitting a woman or a woman hitting a man, I know that's a little more serious, but a woman can hit you and it be playful, bro. And even if she's bad, you know, like, you know, I've been in a relationship where, you know, I did something like I fucked up or I got cheating or something. My girl like hit me or something like that out of mad or frustrated or something like that. And then, you know, it's nothing, you know, or like I might, if she didn't repeat it, I've restrained my girl before. Like I'll grab her restraint. I've never like punched or slapped her. Why would I do that? First of all, the hit that she hit me with is not even like, it's just different, bro. You know, like you grab her. There's so many other options that you could explore before you crack your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think like she's not gonna hurt you like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now if she got a knife, then you might need to turn to Mike Tyson, you know? If she got a weapon, that's different. But if she just punch you or slap you, man, just restrain her, bro. Even if, I'm not advocating to choke her, but something like do grab, hold down, restrain. Like I don't know. I think that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's a man, nigga. You gay? Not hit him with the old boy from ATL. He said that's a man at ATL. My nigga, that's a man. Nigga, your girl a man. You know, women use the fact that a man can hit a woman against you, they be hitting you instead. Nah, I mean, everybody different. Luadi is right in his last comment. Let me see what Luba said. But only argument would be if we go treat women like children, we have to stop saying men and women are the same. I do agree with that. I'm not saying treat them like children, though. I'm not saying treat like children. I'm saying that. All right, let me ask you this, Illuminati. Let me ask you this. Let's say you got a girl, right, or your wife, or whatever, your girlfriend, you staying together, whatever. Let's say y'all at the house together, right? And let's say your girl is Clarissa Shields or Ronda Rousey. Hell, let's just say you pimping, you out here like Lou Will, and your girl is Clarissa Shields and Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm talking about? My boy pimping like that, okay? My boy Illuminati pimping since been pimping. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my boy pimping. So let's say that your girls are you, Lou Will, and your two girlfriends are Clarissa Shields and Ronda Rousey, both championship level fighters, and you hear somebody break a glass. You going to go see who it is, or you gonna send your wives to go see who it is? You gonna send Clarissa Shields and Ronda Rousey because they're women champion? You gonna send them? You gonna send them to go check who it is? Who's broken the house? You gonna send them downstairs to go see what that noise is, or you gonna go? Answer me that question. Answer me that question, bro. Yo, Arnaldo in the building. Right. I don't care if my girl is the Terminator. I don't care if it's She-Hulk. I might let She-Hulk go. I might She-Go. You better go get your ass down there. You know, with them gamma rays. Unless you gonna give me some of that serum. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Right. I know you gonna go. It don't matter what your background is. It don't matter if you're a fighter. It don't matter what your background is. That's the man in you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I'm not saying that you're wrong, because I do think that what you said is right. People will take advantage of a situation, but there was shame on people. Always take advantage of situations, you know, and shame on them. I'm not advocating that a woman should hit anybody, or a man, or I'm not advocating anybody should hit anybody, but I do push back on it being the same, a woman hitting a man as a man hitting a woman, just because you show me when Ray Rice, when you see somebody, when a woman does a man like Ray Rice did his wife. If you show me, I shut the hell up. I gladly shut the hell up and take all that back. All right, you won't never. I'm not gonna say never. It could have happened, but so yo, Black Star, big salute, brethren. I know you gonna go, cause you're a real one. I know you gonna go check the dough. That's the thing. So it's like, I don't care what her, the strongest woman in the world. That's your job as a protector. That don't mean she can't go with you now. That don't mean after you go, she might be a real one too. She might have the Lysol bottle, you know what I'm saying, ready to swing on the bitch too. But you gonna go first. You gonna go first. It don't matter what she do. You gonna go first. So it's just because you trust yourself and you know that no matter what she knows, most likely when it comes to a physical engagement, you gonna do better, you know, and because that's our genetic makeup and that's what's inside of us, you know. So like, not only we should be able to take a hit better as well too. So, but that'll be a double standard, right? Because at the end of the day, if she's the fighter, Clarissa Shields around the route, they should go. Because they the better fighters, right? That's the double standard, but it don't matter because she's a woman, so I'm gonna go. I never put my hands on the way. Yeah, facts. I'm just saying, I hate when people complain about certain double standards and not all of them, you know. I feel you. No, I agree. No, you're right. I agree. I think, and I'm not knocking you again, because I'm not saying that your argument doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that a lot of people, it's kind of like the Ryan Garcia situation, right? People, you could show them that it detected ostarine in the system. People make it seem like you're hating if you say that he tested positive. That's just the facts. So people will deny facts. You know what I'm saying? So I understand your argument against people who will be like, oh, well, you know, a woman can't do this or no, a woman can hurt a man too. So I'm not. So and people take these too far. So I understand your counter argument, but I say that we also have to be smarter too and apply our intelligence to know that even though they're wrong, the exact opposite may not be right. You know, so I don't think it should ever be, I'm gonna be honest, and I could be wrong too. But I don't think a woman should be treated, if a woman hitting a dude should be treated like a dude hitting a woman. I don't think so. But just because, you know, the damage inflicted is seldomly as much as the other way around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying on average, you know, a woman's not gonna hurt you as much as you could hurt her. You know, and I do think I'm not saying to treat them like a child either, because they should also be punished too. If a woman hits a man, she should be punished, but the severity may not be as much because of the damage done. You know, I think I'm gonna be honest too, and I could be wrong about this as well, but a lot of times when a man is getting abused by a woman, a lot of it, and I'm not knocking any man getting abused because I'm not, but a lot of it is more like a lot of it is it might be more than physical. You know, it might just be like a verbally abusive, like a mentally, you know what I'm saying? She emotional damage, you know what I'm saying, to him. While if a woman is getting abused, it's probably emotional and physical damage, you know. So I don't know. Are you hyped about the Broner? Yes, sir. We have to talk about it soon too. Gender equality is dumb. I'm not trying to trash talk. I respect you. No. That's not trash talking. I don't think that's trash talking or no. I mean, even if it's not trash, I mean, if you are talking trash, I don't think everybody's gonna be interested in the Broner and Cobbs. I mean, there's no reason to everybody to be interested. Yeah, so I respect your opinion, Illuminati. That's why I think it's a good conversation. But yeah, so next up, I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I just want to talk about that Deontay Wilder stuff. I think that was like, I think that as she makes it hard, people like her and him, you know, like I said, abuse is wrong, no matter what shape or form or fashion. But like, he's retired. They're talking about him retiring, and now he's not making any money. And all of a sudden, now she has a restraining order for abuse that's been lasting over the duration of 6 years. It's like, come on now. Now you just make it seem like women like that. It's like, and it's just the truth, you know. If you don't look at that with some type of skepticism, then I think you're kind of crazy. You're ignoring the facts. So even though we were just talking about, I don't know if she's lying or not, but it's gonna make you look at it sideways. Because now he's about to retire, the money stopped coming in, and then now all of a sudden you got a restraining order and he's been whooping you for 6 years. So why didn't you do this the last 6 years that he's been whooping on you? So it's just, I don't know, man. I'm definitely not on this side because wrong is wrong, but two wrongs don't make it right either. I'm saying they both wrong, you know. So I just think that's crazy. You can't say men and women are equal and treat them differently. It makes no sense. Bro, when you say equal, though, I think you're taking equal too far, bro. When you say men and women are equal, no, I would never disrespect no one, bro. Okay, yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind whether you like it. You know, everybody's not gonna like it. So my point, I don't take it as disrespect or not, though. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Drizzy. I know what you're saying too, Illuminati. But being equal. So when we say equal, right, we're talking about like I said, we're talking about equal. We're not talking about equal rights and equal lefts. We talk about equal as far as legally, like your rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I have a credentials and I'm applying for a job and the woman has the same, my female counterpart has the same exact credentials, but she's female, then we say equal should be that we both have the equal opportunity to apply, and if we both get it, if one of us get it, we both have the same pay. You know what I'm saying? That's the equal. Or like equality when it comes to rights like voting. But when you say equal, it doesn't mean that I should be punching on a woman and a woman should be punching on me. That's not the same. Equality in terms of your rights from a legal standpoint, judicial standpoint, and you know what I'm saying, and as far as a treatment, fair treatment, not equal like LeBron and Brittany Griner should be playing against each other in in the same league, like not equal like that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But like I said, I ain't knocking it though. That's how you feel today. I respect it. No, this earth is equal level. We all know that. Facts. But so when you say equal, you know, we gotta have some. We strive for equality, you know, but that doesn't mean that everybody. So equal and same are not synonymous all the time. A lot of people think that, oh yeah, one equals one. Yes, but because they're the same. But equal as far as you're not being treated differently. Not that you are exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you're the same, but despite your differences, you're treated equally. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that equal and the same are, they're not all, sometimes they're synonymous and interchangeable, depends on the context. But when you talk about people and human rights, we're not saying, or even in sports, you know, like when you talk about fairness and equal, it's like, yeah, you want people to be treated fairly, but you don't want Terrence Crawford versus Oleksandr Usyk because that's not equal. That's not fair because they're not the same. Yes, they should be treated equally as far as how they're promoted, the deals that they have, the commercials, the endorsements that they receive. But there's weight classes for a reason. They're not going to be the same because one is 147, one's heavyweight, one's 200, one's 147. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to treat them the same and have them fight because that wouldn't be fair. So us thinking, okay, equality because a man should be fighting a man and that's it. No, but then it's not fair because one is a 200-pound man and one's a 447-pound man. So that's why we have weight divisions, to keep it fair and make sure it's equal and make sure, you know, so it's different. He said, I think you should get paid what you're worth no matter the judge. Facts. Amen. A lot of people don't have equality either. Facts. I agree. I'm not saying that we do have equality. No, there's always, yeah, especially, you know, globally, you know, and not just America, but globally, yeah, that's a fact. Equality is a major issue. Women be tripled on this women's liberal shit. You don't hear a man say what did you say? Men are dogs. I'll sue. I think, like I said, it's an interesting conversation, man. I just think that, I think it's the wrong place to plant your flag when you talk about domestic abuse, you know, because, you know, it is going to be different, you know, like. It's like for example, it's like for, you know, with like, let's say like unfortunately a lot of couples don't end up staying together and they have a baby. Most likely the baby's gonna go with the woman. Is it unfair? Yeah, but you know, another thing that goes back to our nature. You know, our nature is the man is to be a protector. a nature, the natural. I'm not saying everybody. I'm speaking holistically and as an umbrella. I'm not speaking on an individual. I'm speaking as the whole. You know, on average, the man is more of a protector role, a disciplinarian role. The woman is more of a nurturing role. You know, so that's why, you know, and the woman mostly goes with the child mostly goes with the woman, not because of it's fair. It's not fair. You know, they're both parents, but the child most likely gonna go with the woman unless the woman is, you know, maybe a drug addict or not fit. Maybe doesn't have a stable home or doesn't have a job or something like that. Then it goes with the man, of course. But the natural inclination is for the child to go with the woman because the woman is usually more nurturing, and that's more of their nature. So is it fair? No, but does it make sense? Yeah. So I go with the same thing as like a man and a woman when they're, you know, a man is typically stronger, you know, so I don't know. Is it fair? No, but does it make sense? Yes. A man is most likely, if you're looking at relationships and there's an abusive person in a relationship, it's usually the man, physically abusive. Now I'm not talking about verbally and emotionally, but physically usually. Illuminati says, facts, the world doesn't owe nobody anything. For me, I'm not too hyped about what a fight, but it doesn't mean I won't watch it. I would like to see Broner will perform, no doubt. Facts. Now let me ask you something. Why do they automatically believe a woman's story without even knowing? That's wrong. That's wrong. I agree with you 1,000%. I agree with you 1,000%. It's kind of like what you're saying too. If like, even if you only have to go, I'm black, so I'm not even gonna use black. If you have a Hispanic and a white person, and you're walking down, and a Hispanic person and a white person walking down the street, let's say in Arizona, if you know about the laws, you know what I'm getting at, and you know where they say law enforcement could just legally check your identity whenever they want to see if you're a citizen. Do you think they're gonna stop the white person, or are you gonna stop the Hispanic person? Is that fair? Is that that's not fair, because a Hispanic person is American, just like a white person, just like a European American who's white is American, a Latino American or Hispanic American is American too, or Asian American or African American. We're all American, right? That's a melting pot. But some people are looked at as their inherent right to be American because of the complexion of their skin. So no, I agree with you 1,000%. It's not fair. It's not fair that people will automatically believe the woman. Like, women don't lie. Women definitely lie. But that's why you have to have, you know, due process, and we have to wait. That's why I didn't say that Deontay Wilder was guilty. I didn't say that she was innocent. I didn't say she was guilty or Deontay Wilder was innocent. You gotta wait to due process, and if he is guilty, then he needs to be punished. And if she's lying, then she needs to be punished as well. But like I said, at the end of the day, her timing is still bad. Her timing is very bad. He said children do better with fathers than moms. 8% of men in prison come from single mother households. Well, yeah, I will say that, but then that's another conversation too, because, you know, sometimes it depends on what you're looking at as well, because that could be a little skewed, right? Because if the man that wants a child is usually going to be a good father, you know, and the man that doesn't want the child is the reason why that child is with the woman. It's not necessarily that the man or the woman is doing a better job, but that's a little skewed, because the one that you're looking at, let's say the ones that are in prison, their father probably didn't want to be in their lives. So, of course, the man that wants to be in their child's life is going to do better, most likely, than the single woman, because she's already stressed because the man doesn't want to be there. But the man that wants to be there, he's probably, by default, but just by him wanting to be there, he's most likely going to be a good parent. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little skewed. It's not necessarily apples to apples. Yo, Run Around with George, what's good? What's good, man? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. But no, that's a good conversation though, Illuminati. I love to talk about that more, man. It's very interesting, you know, recidivism and all that stuff. You know, I come from a single mother household and stuff like that. So, you know, but my mom and dad just got a divorce when I was young. I don't even remember them together, but my dad was still, I still talk to my dad and stuff like that. He wasn't absent, but he just wasn't in the household, and they were in different states. What would keep children away from men who actually, sometimes that happens too, 7-Eleven, that's a fact. But yeah, so yeah, I thought that was interesting with Canelo and with Crawford and then Deontay Wilder. And I also want to talk about, let's talk about Broner and Cobbs. Arnaldo want to talk about that. He said, I'll be watching Broner and Cobbs, so hard to call. So yes, man, so inactive. Let's talk about Broner and Cobbs actually right now, because Arnaldo want to talk about that. According to our Constitution, if a person has committed a crime, law enforcement has no right to ask for ID. So exactly, Arnaldo, exactly. That's how it's supposed to be. Lukey getting his shit packed. Facts. But yeah, so the ADRIEN Broner and Blair the Flair, woo! Cobbs, shout out to the Nature Boy Ric Flair, man. Their fight is tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I have Blair the Flair Cobbs. They're fighting for the WBC People's Championship. The WBC People's Championship.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? But yeah, I'm going for AB. I'm going for AB. But I think Blair's gonna win. I think that, you know, just think the circus, and you know, Flair's the favorite, which I'm not gonna say that's crazy, but it's just a little wild to think about it. But if you think about the circumstances, you know, on paper, who has a better peak? Of course, it's Adrian Broner. Who was better in their prime? Adrian Broner. But to get back there is very difficult, man. And of course, you know, AB has already been very open about how he was suffering through, you know, depression, and he was drinking and all that stuff. You saw his body and stuff, and and shout out to him, man. He credits a lot of his ability to bounce back, the fact that he was able to bounce back to Tank and Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis and all them. Back there, you know, you can credit Tank a lot to getting them back in the right mind space, and Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, you know, the Coach Ford. So I think that's dope that they helped him get back into a healthy mental space, and the fact that he's gonna be able to compete and have a good fight, or a large fight, a pretty big fight. I mean, it's not huge, but it's a pretty big fight, especially for him being so inactive, you know. But it's just, you know, I sometimes when you don't want to do something and it's in your mind, one punch could make you remember and relapse and be like, dang, this is why I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So right now he's in the environment. He's with his homies. He's with his brothers. He's with his people that they got him in a good mental space, and they got him feeling, you know, feeling rejuvenated and stuff like that. But you know, when you get in that ring and things start not going your way, Adrian Broner has never been stopped. So let's get that out the way right now. He's never been stopped. I don't think he's gonna get stopped, but I do think that if a stoppage could happen because maybe he don't get off the stool. I don't know. I could be bad. I'm just speculating here, you know. But with it all said and done, if I have two fighters, even though Blair the Flair lost to Alexis Rocha, I believe in ninth round stoppage, ninth round. The fact that Blair the Flair has one loss, but more importantly, he's been fighting. I know he's been a little inactive too, but the fact that I never heard anything about him not wanting to fight. You know, even when he wasn't fighting, he was calling out Errol Spence foolishly. He was calling out other fighters. You know what I'm saying? I think he even called out Ryan Garcia or something like that. You know, he's been calling out people. So he's been in a fighting mindset. And I think that, you know, your mind is very powerful, man. And if I have two fighters, one that's been inactive, one that is considering not fighting anymore, going against another fighter who might be a little bit less skilled, a little less talent, but he's always in the mindset of fighting, I'm going to lean towards the person that's in the mindset and in the habits of a fighter, and that's Blair Flair Cobbs. So that's what's doing it for me. Yeah, but that Hooker fight was almost 2 years ago. Yeah, Maurice Hooker. Yeah, that's a fact. It was a little while ago. What is the people's champion, bro? Arnaldo, they beats the hell out of me. Bro, started showing signs of decline, and when he beat the lawyer, yeah, and he fought a lawyer. Was it Bill Hutchinson or something? Bill Richardson, that lawyer that he fought. Yeah, and it just didn't look good. Payday nerd was good. Yeah, I don't know who wins either, man. One round with George says, why would he waste away for 2 years after beat Hooker? Yeah. We got 1 round with George in the building. There a match on? Oh, no, I'm watching it. There is a match, yes, Smoochie, but I don't know if it's televised. I think it's on ESPN Plus. There is a match going on right now. Yes, Smoochie. I'm watching the basketball game, though. Adrian have had entertained us with his trash talker fights in the past, but now is now, and we just have to see what's left. Yeah, we have to see what's left, and I'm beyond. I don't believe that he has much left, you know. But hopefully he proves me wrong, because I'm going for AB. Nothing against Blair the Flair, but I like AB more. I didn't always like Adrian Broner. I was going for Paulie Malignaggi when him and Adrian Broner fought, because I always felt like Adrian Broner was a little. I thought that he was too cocky and conceited prematurely. You know, so I thought, you know, Floyd earned all that trash talk and that ability to be have that bravado and be braggadocious, you know, and stunt on him, you know, and. But Adrian Broner, I feel like he did a little bit too early. He skipped some steps. So I wasn't ever really a big AB fan like that. But I do respect his skills, and he was flashy. He was skillful too, you know. I don't think he maximized his talent, in my personal opinion, from observing. But however, I think that Adrian Broner, if he could even channel even half of what he was back in the day, that I think he beats Blair the Flair Cobbs, but I don't think he'll be able to do that. So we'll see. I have Blair the Flair winning, man. Dallas, yeah, they trying to come back. Yep. Super middleweight Obviously, the Glacier smashed someone in round 1. This dude might be something. Yeah, man. Yep. I've been hearing about him. Adrian was very cocky with Maidana. He got yes, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man. I like Marcos El Chino Maidana. I'm an El Chino fan. You know, I like Maidana, and going into that fight, I didn't really care who won because I like both of them. Like I said, but no, I'm lying. Going into that fight, I was going for Maidana. But I wasn't like heavily going for Maidana. I didn't really care, but I was leaning towards Maidana, and I like the fact because if you remember that fight, remember Adrian Broner started humping him from the back. Remember he started humping him from the back.
What?
And then by like the eighth or ninth round, Maidana started winning, and then he started humping him from the back. I love that. I love that, bro. I was happy because not because it happened to Adrian Broner, because I dislike Adrian Broner, or because I like Maidana, but because I like when people get their comeuppance. I like, hey man, I love karma. You know what I'm saying? I love when shit goes around fast. It comes back around fast. So I loved it. I loved it, man. I thought Maidana did his thing, man. And I was happy with that. But shout out to Broner. Broner, I would never deny his ability, man. Broner's a beast. Man, Scram got knocked out cold. Yeah, bro, that was crazy, Illuminati. Adrian was very cocky against Maidana, but he's always been cocky though, you know. Remember with Broner, even when he was younger, he stopped letting his hands go. Could have let him go, and that cost him. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I just watched that one too. Iglesias look good. You watched it too? Yeah, let's go, man. Cape Heart in the building. Cape Heart in the building. I remember that fight, Broner Maidana. I watched it again. Like, yeah, you watched it like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so I like Marcos El Chino, man. I always like El Chino, man. And he had a very good two fights with Floyd. You know, he was definitely a tough fighter, man. Very durable fighter. You know, Argentinian. You know, him and Lucas Batiste was another tough Argentinian fighter. But yeah, so it's not that I necessarily dislike Adrian Broner. I was never a big fan of Adrian Broner, but I do recognize his skills, and if he could channel that, I think he could win. But I don't think he will channel that. You know, that's why I have Blair winning, man. I have Blair winning by UD. I don't think it's gonna be like a split decision majority. I got Blair the Flair Cobbs winning by unanimous decision. Yeah, that fight is on ESPN Plus, right? Doc K Park. Dallas ain't ready, bruh. Man, hey CJ, bro. When Jaylen Brown, of course he wasn't ready. You saw when Jaylen Brown dunked on the whole squad. They damn sure weren't ready. When Jaylen Brown crossed over Luka, dunked on Kyrie and Gafford, it's a wrap. I remember that fight, Broner. Oh, I read that. So yeah, man. So I wanted to watch that fight, but I'm watching the game right now, man. This finals game is good. So I'm glad that y'all gave me an update. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Doc. Appreciate that. I'm glad you gave me the update, man. Thank you for that. I wanted to tune in, but yeah, man. Shout out to George Yankovic, man. That's my guy right there. That's my guy right there, man. Shout out to him. But yeah, so I like I said, I predict Blair the Flair wins by unanimous decision. So we talked about that. I also want to talk about, oh yeah, good news with Boots. Remember I dropped the news yesterday or the day before about Eddie Hearn looking for a replacement for Boots because unfortunately Cody Crowley had eye surgery and he's not going to recover in time. He failed his pre-fight eye exam, so he had to pull out the fight, right? And then we talked about the fact that Eddie Hearn was still trying to keep the same date and get some fighters to fight. David Avanesian, whose most notable fight was against Terrence Crawford. He's been inactive, hasn't fought in 2 years, but he's a tough fighter. And then Gabriel Golas Valenzuela. Last time I saw him, he lost to Montana Love. I think he's an okay fighter. He's a decent fighter. And then the other one was Shakram Gayashev. That's the one who I want Boost to fight because he's undefeated, 15-0. He's a former Olympian. And I think that'd be the best. We said this in the video. I said this in the video and I said this last stream. I think that'd be the best opponent for him out of the three that Eddie Hearn was looking at. And apparently I saw today that Eddie Hearn is pushing for Shakram. So that's good news, man. So if Shakram and Boots could fight, I think that'd be a good showdown, man. I think that'd be even better opponent than Cody Crowley. That's just that Cody Crowley was a mandatory, of course. Remember Dr. Boxer George Kawaji, the best of all time. Ask George Jenkins, I'm asleep. Jorge Kawaji, I'm asleep. Oh, I'm asleep. Yeah, man. Speaking of Jorge, you see Jorge Masvidal? Did y'all see the brawl that him and who was he fighting? Is he fighting? He fighting one of the Diaz brothers, Nate Diaz or Nick Diaz. I don't know which one of them fools are fighting, but did y'all see that? Did y'all see that they had a brawl at the press conference today or something? I don't know if it was them actually fighting, but or if it was just two random people in the crowd. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell from the footage, but yeah, y'all gotta tell me who Jorge Kawaji is. Y'all gotta fill me in. Y'all gotta fill me in who he is, man. But yeah, I think Boots versus Chakran will be a good fight. I might be dead wrong, but Boston might be in a little trouble. I know I'm early, just saying. Yeah, I mean, 70s, they could be coming back, you know. Luka and Kyrie are the best, two of the best closers in the game. So, two of the best closers on the one team, man. They're always in it. Right now it's 59-72. Boston was looking very comfortable. They're up by 20 at one point, and, that lead is cut down to 13. So, we'll see. I thought Jaylen Brown should have hit one more pass to Derek White right there, but they were down by 29? Oh, wow. I didn't see they were down by 29, so that's meant to be when I was. They were down as much as 29? Oh, wow. I saw when they were down by 20. I was talking and watching, so I didn't know they got it up to 29. Sheesh. They better not lose. I like the shirts that they have too. Rest in peace, Bill Walton, man. Late great Bill Walton, man. We did a little tribute to him in one of our last videos as well, man. Shout out to Bill Walton, man. Rest in peace, the legend. But Kristaps Porzingis came back and he's looking good, so I'm not mad at that, man. I'm not mad at that at all. Not mad at that at all, man. Ooh, nice pickpocket. Ooh, Luka Doncic just pickpocket Kristaps Porzingis. You said what did AB say? I don't know. Salute to Bill Walton. Facts. You been on the game? Nah, I'm not betting on the game. I'm just watching it. No sir, no sir. Adrian Broner. We were talking about the Adrian Broner versus Blair the Flair Cobbs fight. I had Blair the Flair winning, but I like to see if AB could channel a little bit of his former self, man. That fight is tomorrow. Shout out to Don King. He's still kicking. I think Don King and Bob Arum are both 92, 93. So yeah, so shout out to them, man. Shout out to Bob Arum and Don King still kicking, man. This fight is actually going to be in Florida, man. I should actually travel down south to go watch the fight. Adrian Broner, Blair the Flair. Woo, Cobbs, you know what I'm saying? But I got Blair winning, man. I think Adrian Broner should win, but sometimes you can't. A lot of times we get stuck in the past, man. And I don't know if Adrian Broner can muster the Adrian Broner that he would need to be, the version of himself that he would need to beat Blair the Flair Cobbs. He has to, Illuminati. He has to. He has to let his hands go, and I don't think he will. Uh-oh. Single digits. Single digits, Illuminati. 8-point game. 64-72. 64-72. Hey. That's crazy, right? But hey, let me go use the bathroom, man. It's time to run these ads. We got through all the topics. If anybody wants to join the Discord, let me know, and I'll pull you up on the screen. Y'all know what it is. We could just talk about whatever y'all want to talk about with boxing. I love to chop it up with the homies, so anybody wants to pull up, man. Yeah, Luka hit the trade ball. That's a fact, man. I'm going to run this ad real quick, and thank all of the 2 members that we have and everybody showing love, man. Think about supporting the channel, man. It helps out a lot. Yo, be right back. It's your boy Doc again. I know you sitting there like, did this Doc just run his own commercial? Yes, I did. In the middle of the street, we run our own ads. That's what we do right here. So when you see other boxing channels implement the same idea, I don't mind people biting us. But dang, at least give us some credit. So those of you that are rocking with me, you're already a part of the best boxing channel on YouTube.
That's a fact, ain't it? Ain't it? All right, then.
You already caught up. Those that don't know, the rest of the world, they just got to catch up, baby. And they eventually will, because we bring y'all unfiltered, unbiased, raw, and educated and funny boxing takes, man. With accurate information. Can they all say the same? Of course they can. So let's get right to it, man. Why do you want to become a member of this channel? Because we already told you we're the best, but it does come along with perks, you know what I'm saying? First off, you can join at the Streets Gang prospect level. It's only $2.99. I know times is rough right now, but you can still contribute, you know what I'm saying? And what do you get? You get member shout outs like this. Shout out to my boy Kendrick for being the first Street Gang prospect member, you know what I'm saying? And then we go to the next one, Streets Gang contender. That's the second tier of membership level, you know, and it comes in at $4.99, and you get all the perks of the previous tier like this. Shout out to my boy Merle the Legend, who is our first member at the Streets Gang Contender level. Big salute to him. In addition to that, you get members only polls. You get to be involved in that, and you get to connect with me, your boy, on social media, and I follow you back. You know what I'm saying? It's all love for my brothers and sisters out there.
But wait, there's more.
And then if you really want to hold it down for your boy, you can come in with a belt at the Streets Gang Champion level, man. That's $8.99. That's a lot of love. So you get all the perks of the 2 previous tiers. We don't have anybody at that tier yet. But then not only that, you get to plug in your own social media to have people follow you. And you get to pick the topic of discussion, because you know our discussions are always fire. You know what I'm saying? Fire. So I appreciate y'all showing love. But in addition to showing support, outside of being a member, you also get shout outs like this. Smoochie in the building. You know what I'm saying? Smoochie be showing love with the super chat. And you get a shout out like this. Spaniard holding it down in the building. You know, because Spaniard be holding it down. And Tyrone James holding it down in the building. Yeah, you might say they corny, but I gotta show my boys and my girls, my brothers and sisters, the kings and queens out there to love. So that is an ad. That's it. Y'all holding it down for me. And you get to feed my boys up here. You know, Kimba, Bed, and Flow, all in the clouds. We be hungry, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be holding it down for me. So I really appreciate the support. Let's get back to regularly scheduled programming. Peace. I said programming. Programming. Yeah. All right, we back, man. So yeah, I think the lead ain't safe. It's single digits, man. The lead is not safe, man. So is that boxing event over with on ESPN Plus? I should have pulled up both of them. You know, I should have pulled up the game and the I should have pulled up the game and the boxing fight. Well, yeah, man. That's what do y'all think about what do y'all think about Jared Big Baby Anderson, man? Fighting against who's he fighting against? Martin Bakoli. I think that's gonna be a good one. I think that's gonna be a good one, man. This should be a big test for Jared Big Baby Anderson. David Lively just called for the foul. I mean travel. Oh, you definitely travel. Hell yeah, you traveled. Oh! Jaylen Brown trying to catch bodies, boy. And on top of that, too, man, talk about the I saw some people talk about PBC versus Golden Boy versus Top Rank. That'd be fine. We'll see how it goes, man. Because then Eddie Hearn's also talking about he wants to get back for Matchroom versus Queensberry Part 2. Matchroom versus Queensberry Part 2, man. We don't need to see that again. That was a sweep, man. I was telling people, man, people think that's inconsequential. And shout out to the fighters, of course. The fighters are the ones taking the risk. The fighters are the one that's fighting. So number one, shout out to them. But that's big for Frank Warren, man, because if that proves nothing else, it shows that Frank Warren is a better matchmaker than Eddie Hearn. And you know you want your matchmaker, you want a promoter to be able to, what matchmakers do, they match you up with people that'll bring out the best in you and your skill set. You know, and Eddie Hearn sweeping, or Frank Warren, rather, excuse me, sweeping Eddie Hearn, it shows that Frank Warren, he knows he's better at analytically dissecting fighters and matching them up against other fighters that will showcase his fighters' abilities. You know, and I just thought that was a great showing by Frank Warren, man. Right? He had the perfect matchups to emphasize his fighters' skill sets and abilities, and that's crazy that all his fighters won, man. I thought Ray Ford won for Matchroom, but it was a close fight. You know, Big Ball is very active. I don't know. I don't know, man. I like Frank Warren. I think Frank Warren, of course, he got $3 million, so I think that's gonna help his promotion company a little bit. You know, people want to go with a promotion company that they have to look out for fighters and match them up appropriately. You know, and I think Frank Warren proved that. A lot of people think that that's inconsequential. I don't think that's inconsequential at all. It shows that Frank Warren is a much better matchmaker than Eddie Hearn. To sweep him is crazy. I like Eddie Hearn. Not saying he's a better promoter, but a matchmaker, that's part of being a promoter. And I think Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren showed that he got the upper hand. Well, I like Eddie Hearn. I like most promoters. I like Eddie Hearn. I like Oscar. I can't really say I like Al Heyman because I like PBC as a whole, but I can't say I like Al Heyman because I don't really see Al Heyman that much. But I like Leonard Ellerby and I like Oscar. You know, B-Hop it. I like B-Hop and Bob Arum. I don't really care for Bob Arum. Ooh, good block from Jaylen Brown. Supporter in the building. What's good, bro? Now I don't really watch bare knuckle fighting. I watched one when cause I watched the bare knuckle fighting when Alfredo Angulo was fighting because he's a former boxer, and I watched Austin Trout. I know Austin Trout was a champion, or maybe he still is a champion. I'm not sure, but nah, I'm not into bare knuckle fighting like that. That's doesn't Conor McGregor own that? You got Vozick with the upset? Ooh! You think Vozick, you did say that, supporter. You think Vozick's gonna upset David Benavidez? You gonna put money on it too? Hey, that's a hell of a bet right there. Hey, the Ukrainians been holding it down. The Ukrainians been holding it down, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if it goes to the pattern right now, you know, Lomachenko beat Kambosos. So the Ukrainian won in that one. Then Denis Berichek beat Emmanuel Navarrete, the Ukrainian won in that one. Oleksandr Usyk, most famously, beat Tyson Fury, the Ukrainian won in that one. And they're all from, like, you know, around the same time period, you know, trained together and stuff like that. So now, you know, naturally, that'll be the natural progression. Alexander Vozick got to hold up his end of the bargain and beat Dave Benavidez, so it's not too far-fetched, but I got El Monstro, man. It'll be the first time moving up, too, so it's a test for him. But Alexander Vozick has to test himself because Alexander Vozick, he's been inactive as far as in the ring professionally. Maybe he's been active, staying in shape and stuff like that, like sparring and stuff, but that was a nice block from Jaylen Brown on Derrick Jones. But he hasn't been in the ring. You know, you need that ring work. You want to stay active. So he has some questions to answer as far as if he still has it due to his inactivity. And then Dave Benavidez has some questions to answer of how well can he handle 175. But we anticipate that he'll handle it well because, you know, he's been known as a weight bully, right? So he's been highly considered a light heavyweight for a long time now anyway. You know, whether you believe he's a weight bully or not, it doesn't matter. The fact is that he's been known to be pretty heavy. So it should be a pretty seamless transition for him. But we'll see. We'll see. Especially when he said that he sparred Bivol before and just when I had hope Jaylen Brown ruined all that shit with that block. The Ukrainian that beat Navarrete is the weakest 135. But yeah, Denis Berichek, I think is the weakest champion at 135 as well. He has a very awkward style though, Arnaldo. So I don't know. I agree with you. I think he's the weakest champion at 135 of the current champions. But I think he's a good fighter though. Yeah, he gave him brain damage, Illuminati. That's a fact. Yeah, Alexander Vozick, man. Shout out to Adonis Superman Stevenson, man. The fight that Illuminati was referring to is when Adonis Stevenson lost his undefeated record. You know, I believe he got stopped in the 11th round, and he had to have he suffered brain damage. He still has to recover to this day. You know, he's recovering. Sometimes you don't fully recover from things like that, right? So he's moving and stuff like that and punching. I saw a video of him punching and stuff. But, you know, you can see the big scar on his head. You can still see that there's residual effects. You know, God bless him, man. That's why I say boxing is a dangerous sport, man. So when we be talking trash about these boxers, man, we got to remember. Man, it's a hell of a risk they're taking, man. Yeah, Oleksandr Usyk is the one that he was fighting when he suffered the brain damage. Damn, he hit another 3. Whether he gonna eat bad bull meat or not ready, Rosa will make sure that Usyk beats him so Canelo don't have to fight. He gonna be on that clenbuterol? That's crazy, supporter. Hey, watch him mouth talk about this old Cinnamon, man. Watch him mouth talk about my boy Cinnamon, man. Watch your mouth, man. I'm about to drop some cinnamons in the chat for you. Don't be talking about the GOAT like that, man. Just because you said that, bro, I'm about to drop some Canelos in the chat, man. Spam those Canelos in the chat if you got them, man. The man disrespectful. Don't be disrespecting those old Cinnamon, man. Don't forget to like the video as well if you're on the YouTube side. Yeah, glad to see it too. I'm glad to see it too, alumni. Jaylen Brown, bruh. I keep Caitlin Alvarez out. That's crazy. He said Caitlin Alvarez. Now he's talking trash about Caitlin Clark too?
All right, I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. He called her Caitlin. Nah, bro. I'm about to give you a 600, bro. I'm about to give you a 600. Caitlin Alvarez is crazy, bro. Y'all gonna stop that shit, man. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting my dog Caitlin Clark and my dog Canelo, man. Big Cinnamon in the chat. Let's get right, bro. Let's go. Big members in the building. Facts, Arnaldo. Bro, 65 fights, bro. 33, bro. The man been fighting since he was 12. Canelo's one of my favorite fighters, man. So I rock with Canelo. But I'll be honest, too, on stuff. You know what I'm saying? I always try to give a... Not try, I do it. You know, because I love boxing more than anything. More than I like any fighter. So I always give a fair and honest assessment. And Canelo, that's my guy, man. You got Broner? Feds investigating Broner for what? Teddy in the building. What happened with Broner, bro? Oh, Lord. Hopefully the fight goes through, man. Hopefully the fight doesn't get canceled. Because I want to see that fight, man. I want to see what Broner has left in the tank. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I saw that. So they really... Yeah, he wilding. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see the... I just heard that he was wilding, talking about murders and stuff like that. And then I clicked off. I didn't even listen to the whole thing, bro. Like, I don't be promoting self-snitching. You said the feds investigating him for real? Someone made the video this morning. Go look it up. Yeah, I heard him talking. I didn't see the whole thing. Like I said, I clicked off of it because he was just chatting, in my opinion. But you said the feds looking into it now? They gonna hit him with the with the YNW Melly and the Young Thug YSL case. Be talking, boy. That's what I say, man. Everybody, people be doing too much, man. People be doing too much, bro. He's such a gooch. Why would you do that? Talk to us, Smoochie. People be wilding. I saw it. Yeah, like I said, I didn't see the whole thing because I just looked at it as like, oh, he just chatting. That's the word, not mine. That's crazy. You gotta lock in, man. You out here self-snitching is crazy. Hopefully he gets to have the fight tomorrow. I mean, if it's an investigation, it's not gonna go that fast in 24 hours. So, you know, hopefully, but you never know the way. Hey, they be moving. They move fast on Diddy. Hell, you talking about? So, hey, but yeah, I said, hopefully the fight goes tomorrow. I have Broner winning. I mean, sorry, I have BLAIR COBBS winning. Blair the Flair. Woo, Cobbs. Shout out to Ric Flair, man. Ric Flair had one of the most charisma to ever be in the ring. Him and The Rock, man. When him and The Rock had a fight, that'd be the most charisma in the square circle ever. Now, granted, you know, there's wrestling, but you know what I'm saying. That was a whole lot of charisma, man. You know, they got a new Venom movie coming out. The Last Dance. Oh, it's the final movie. They called it The Last Dance. It's crazy. But yeah, man. So I just think, yeah, that's unfortunate, man. So I'm gonna go watch the whole video then, because like I said, when I saw it, I clicked off of it, man. What the hell is this, man? What the hell the man talking about, man? We talking about fighting. This man talking about all this. So I just clicked off of it, but then Saturday, isn't there a fight Saturday too? Isn't it Xander? First of all, Bruce Shushu Carrington, who I'm looking most forward to seeing fight on this Saturday, but he's the undercard, right? The actual main event is Xander Zayas, the young Puerto Rican guy, right? The young Puerto Rican kid, the Boricua. You know what I'm saying? That fight is let me see. That fight's this weekend, right? On Saturday. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oscar Collazo's tomorrow too. I forgot about that. Oscar Collazo versus Zapata is tomorrow as well. Oh, we got some fight. Yeah, Xander Zayas versus Patrick Teixeira. Yeah, that's on. Oh, we got some fights Saturday. So we got. I'm more so looking forward to Bruce Carrington versus Gracia, and then but we also have tomorrow, in addition to in addition to Broner and BLAIR COBBS, I forgot about this fight. Oscar Collazo versus Gerardo Zapata. Woo, yes sir. It's gonna be a long night tomorrow. Hopefully they don't do something dumb and have them at the same time, man. I hope the Broner and BLAIR COBBS fight happens a little earlier. They don't force us to watch both of them. They might do it because they're both on the East Coast. It's in New York on the Zone. Oscar Collazo versus Gerardo Zapata, and Adrien Broner versus BLAIR COBBS. Oh man, they might be the same time, y'all. We might have to click back and forth. I'll just bring it up, split screen it, but that's ass. Buster Bati Biz. Kanye. What Kanye going through? 88-70, man. The Boston Celtics up by 18. They're back up by 18. That was a grown man move right there by Luka on Jaylen Brown and Kristaps. Mostly Jaylen Brown, though. That was a grown man move right there. Yeah, so we got a lot of fights this weekend, man. We gonna be on it. I missed the fights today, but my boy Doc K Park gave me an update, so I know Ashley's Iglesias won at super middleweight, so he's on the come up. Broner just making it easy. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, but hey, man, you gotta be held accountable for, you know. I don't think anything's wrong. The only thing I don't like about the laws when they treat people differently. You know, everybody should be treated the same. And it's funny, that's what me and myself, Illuminati, and some other folks are having, the conversation we were having in the earlier today is, you know, earlier in the stream about equality and fairness, you know, and equal judgment, you know, equal treatment and equal judgment. And so I don't mind people getting punished for the crimes they commit, you know, but everybody that commits crimes should also be punished. It shouldn't be the severity of the punishment or the severity of the punishment or the initiation of the punishment shouldn't be dependent on what the person looks like. You know what I'm saying? whether you pursue the punishment of a punishment or not, whether you pursue justice. You know, justice should be applied to everybody and should be sought by everybody, for the benefit of everybody. His former assistant charged him for jerking off on this. Whoa, probably more, but that's all I caught. For Kanye or Adrian Broner. I mean, yo, they be wilding, bro. You gonna beat your meat on the tweet? You gonna beat your meat on the tweet, huh? They be wilding, bro. I don't know what's wrong with people, man. But the civil suit comes before the federal charges. So I don't know if you. So the beat beat was talking about Broner or Kanye. Or for Kanye. Oh, okay. That's crazy though. People going through it, man. That's why just do the right thing though, right? A lot of times some people bring the drama and stuff on themselves though. Luka Doncic is the first player with a 30-point double-double in the finals debut since Tim Duncan in 1999. He missed the second free throw though. Ooh, it's Dallas's ball though. Wait, what? That Celtics ball? That looked like it might have been Dallas's ball. You want to see him Billy versus Ozzy? I got to go watch that fight that just happened. I got to go watch that fight. Ozzy Iglesias versus Shevchenko, whoever he just fought. Okay, it is Dallas's ball. I'm about to say, they got that call wrong. I got to go watch that fight, man. I want to see Ozzy Iglesias. I seen him fight. I think I seen him fight one time. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, though. I think I seen him fight before. I'm not certain, though. Definitely saw at least a highlight. Ooh, Drew Holiday with the grown man move. Who did he just do that to? Was that PJ Washington? Drew Holiday just took PJ Washington in the paint like that? Hey, yo. That was a grown man move. That's the old man in the park move. Celtics kicking ass. Facts, Illuminati. Hey, Illuminati, man, I appreciate the conversation earlier too, man. Like I like conversations like that, man. So I like when, you know, I don't want to just be, of course, our priority and the main thing is gonna be the main thing, which is boxing. But I like talking about other stuff, man. You know, a lot more that goes on in the world than just boxing, and I have a lot of stuff to say, you know, and I know y'all do too. So y'all need to be heard. That's why I want the platform to be, for people to be heard. You know, not just me being heard. I know I got the mic in front of me, but anybody wants to join the channel, you know, join the Discord, you're always welcome to. And we always have open discussions. I like that because I have a lot to say about a lot of things, and I know other people do as well. So that was a good conversation. Mavs looking like they don't like tonight. I'm telling you, bro. I don't think the Mavs 21-point deficit. Like I said, I just want to see 7 games, man. I just need more basketball. So I don't really have a preference on who wins. I guess I would lean towards, if I had to pick, I like Mark Cuban. You know, I don't really like Massachusetts too much. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really like Celtics too much. But yeah, I rooted for the Celtics when Ray Allen was on the team. I like Ray Allen and I like KG. I wouldn't mind if they win, Boston wins. I'm not really a big fan of Luka Doncic. I'm not really a big fan of Kyrie Irving, but they're both beasts. I'm not really a big fan of Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, but they're both beasts as well. So I really don't really mind. I don't really care who wins. I do like Mark Cuban a lot though, and I like Jason Kidd a lot too. He's the coach of the Mavericks, but I don't know. I kind of want to see Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, you know, be successful, like, and get a final. I wouldn't mind them getting the finals. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to go 7. He said, I live in Massachusetts. My bad, Ronaldo. That's my bad, bro. He said, I live in Massachusetts.
Me blood clot.
No, I mean, I like Mark Wahlberg. You know what I'm saying? He's from Massachusetts. It's not that I don't like. Let me be very clear. Let me be very clear on that. I'm gonna be very clear when I say that. I mean, like, you know, unfortunately, Massachusetts has a lot of. I mean, America has a lot of has a lot of bad history when it comes to racism. But Massachusetts in particular, you know, every time, especially when you watch sports, right? Especially when you watch Boston Celtics, every time you hear about a player being called you know, something based on their ethnicity and something degrading or demeaning about their ethnicity is usually either in Boston or Utah. I just don't really like, you know what I'm saying? I'll never forget Bill Russell, the late great Bill Russell, rest in peace, 11-time champion. He said it was hard to play in Boston sometimes. So if they ain't like Bill Russell and he got 11 championship rings, what do you think they'll do to my black ass? I ain't win them nothing. So that's why. But nah, it's not like I just don't. Oh, if you from Massachusetts, I ain't gonna like you. No, I'm not. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. My bad. So yeah, I'm glad you said something because it let me expound upon that and elaborate. They shit on Bill Bear, right? Why them Bostonians don't like us? Yeah, I don't know. Now, I'm not saying. Of course, it's not everybody. Of course, there's some dope people. So I'm just speaking in generalities. Of course, not everybody. You know, there's good people everywhere. There's good and bad people everywhere. But yeah, go look it up. I'm not making that up. Go look what Bill Russell said. He said but of course he also said he loves Boston too. Don't get it twisted. He said he loves Boston, but you know he said yeah, man. Plus you know. Times were a little different back then. Not giving anybody excuse because right is right and wrong is wrong and good is good and bad is bad no matter what time. I don't care if you're in 1852 or 2022. It don't matter. You should know better. You know, if a child sees a dog getting kicked on, they know that that's not right. So if you can mistreat a human being or see a human being being mistreated and you don't know that's right, that has nothing to do with time periods. That has to do everything to do with humanity, and that's timeless. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no excuse. I hear people say that, oh, that's old. You know, think times are different. It ain't got shit to do with times. You know, I could show a 3-year-old a dog getting stomped on and kicked on. They'll know that's wrong. So if you don't know mistreatment of another human being is wrong, then something wrong with you. I'm a Miami fan. The hell with Boston. Talk to him, Doc. That part, but of course I'm from Florida too. So yeah, you know we love Miami, but even more than that. For me, it's more than just the sport part. And like I said, I like Mark Wahlberg, but even Mark Wahlberg had a history of, you know, if you go look at Mark Wahlberg's history, and which is the past is the past, but I think it's important too. You know, Mark Wahlberg, when he was he got charged with beating on an elderly, I believe it was a Vietnamese man. You know, and then I remember he was chasing some young black kids called the N-word and stuff like that. He has since apologizing. You know, is when you're young and stuff like that. But it's things to note. There's some places that are a little better than others, but you know, unfortunately, bad things are everywhere. I don't even know what that is. A TCL? I know an ACL. What the hell is a TCL? What that is? Rest in peace, Reggie Lewis. Greatest thing Celtics had that wasn't white. That's crazy. I don't care about my Wahlberg brother. I know you don't. I'm just talking. I rock with Mark Wahlberg. I like him as an actor. That's why I said I know he's from Boston, so I was just joking. But nah, I do like Mark Wahlberg as an actor though. That's why I said that for real. I love Two Guns with him and Denzel. Denzel, my favorite actor, but I love that movie. I like Mark Wahlberg and freaking what's that movie, bro? I love that. It was one of my favorite movies. I can't remember the name right now. It's with him, Leonardo DiCaprio, Anthony Anderson's in there. Departed. Oh, I love Departed. That's my shit. Team Combat League. Oh, what is it about? It's boxing. Yeah, I'll look it up. I would box. Hell yeah, I would box. Also, content creator type stuff. Hell yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I would. I fuck with Wahlberg and Jordan Ford. You feel me? Yeah, I fuck with Mark Wahlberg. Man, the Celtics up by 21, man. I will say this too, man. You know what that what's looking good right now, Doc? That gosh dang Drew Holiday trade. I was skeptical about it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you got rid of Marcus Smart to bring in Drew Holiday. But you know, and then I think this is when it really means something because now they're going against Kyrie Irving. No one can stop Kyrie. But if anybody was gonna stop Kyrie, I would give it to either Pat Bev or Drew Holiday, and more likely Drew Holiday. You know, because you got to guard Drew Holiday on the offensive end too. So this is when I think that Drew Holiday trade is really making an impact. And not to mention, of course, too, you know, Drew Holiday knows his role, and you know Marcus Smart and no disrespect to Marcus Smart, you know, he's a good player, but sometimes it kind of seemed like from the outside looking in, just from observing it, that they weren't really sure whose team it was as far as Marcus Smart having the ball, Jaylen Brown having the ball, Jason Tatum having the ball. And sometimes it still seems like they have that little conflict with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum a little bit, but at least it's not a three-way conflict now. We not talking crazy about Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Before I call Eminem. Speaking of Eminem, they got Eminem supposed to be performing for Terrence Crawford again. He's supposed to be performing during the August 3rd Riyadh season takeover in LA with Terrence Crawford versus Israel Madrimal for the junior middleweight championship 154. That card's good, man. Then we gonna see Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Jose Rayo Valenzuela. We got Andy Cruz versus Antonio Moran. We got Jared Big Baby Anderson versus Martin Bacoli, excuse me. And then I'm missing a fight. Andrew Ruiz versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller. So we got both the Big Baby heavyweights from America on the same card. And I feel like I'm missing another one. I feel like I'm missing some. Oh, and David Morrell versus Hot Rod. That's going to be a good one, man. That's going to be a good card, man. A lot of PBC fighters on that card, too. Got a good mixture, though. A couple top-ranked fighters as well. I think. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. So I think boxing's in a good space, man. I know that it's easy to argue about boxing, what boxer you like or what's going on with this, and then boxing is in a great space, man. Hopefully Daniel Dubois gets hopefully Daniel Dubois gets what's the word I'm looking for? Not compensated, but hopefully he gets rewarded. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word rewarded. Hopefully he gets rewarded for being Philip Hergovich against that fight against Anthony Joshua. But even if it's AJ versus Zhang, I wouldn't be mad, but I think Dubois deserves it. You know, I think Dubois versus Joshua would be good. I think that'd be good. And they said that the Hergovich Dubois winner would get AJ, but everybody thought Hergovich was gonna win. So now all of a sudden they reneging on that. But yeah, I think that'd be fire, man. We got that card. And then Jack Catterall supposed to be either fighting Regis Prograis or Arnold Barbosa, who I do not like Arnold Barbosa. No disrespect to him, but I feel like he's a very one-dimensional fighter. He's very predictable. All he does is come forward and just try to out-tough you, you know. And I feel like he was a beneficiary of a robbery. I think Sean McComb beat him convincingly. That was a robbery. You know, I don't like to call things robberies, but that was definitely a robbery. Sean McComb beat Arnold Barbosa Jr. Like, that wasn't even close. That was on the Ryan Garcia-Devin Haney undercard. But yeah, so hopefully Jack Catterall. I think Jack Catterall, whether it's against Regis Prograis or Arnold Barbosa Jr., I think he beats both of them. But I would like to see Jack Catterall Regis Prograis because I think I like Regis Prograis' style a little better. And he's gonna fight, and yeah, he's a little awkward style, but this would be a good bounce back for Regis Prograis if he could win. And then Jack Catterall, this would be a good statement victory for him. You know, Arnold is not even close. Arnaldo, not even close. AJ versus Zhang only makes sense. Dubois will quit against AJ. I mean, even if he quits, he still deserves a chance, bro. It doesn't matter whether he'll quit or not. I would want someone send him inside before fighting him. Liam Parr versus Matias. That's gonna be. Yeah, I got man. Hey man, who do you want to replace Tim Tszyu? Virgil Ortiz is off the card, supporter. I'm not a fan of the move down then go up. I feel you on that, bro. I would want someone send him inside before. I feel that. That's a good thing. I have respect for him. I know you don't like Dubois, Teddy Bruckshot, but I think it doesn't even matter that he'll quit. You know, if he quits or not, he deserves that chance because you know everybody was saying, Eddie Hearn included, the winner, Big Turk. I call him Big Turk. You know what I'm saying? We here with it. You know, don't be surprised your boy in Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm talking about one of these days. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Big Turk. You know him as Turkey Al-Sheikh. I call him Big Turk. You feel me? But we here with it. But yeah, everybody included Turkey Al-Sheikh was saying that the winner of Hergovich versus Dubois would get AJ. But because Dubois won, now all of a sudden it's questionable. It's a little shaky. That's not right, bro. Daniel Dubois did his thing. He deserves to get rewarded, man. But however, I agree. Zhang makes more sense. Let me rephrase that. It's not that it makes more sense, but the Zhang window is smaller. Zhang's window of opportunity is smaller because he's 41. So because he's older, it's I don't want to say makes more sense, but it's plausible and it's somewhat acceptable, more acceptable that he gets Zhang now because, like I said, the window of opportunity is smaller with him being older and Dubois being a young bull. You know, he's only 26. However, be a man of your word and honor that, man. They said the winner of Hrgovic and Dubois was going to get AJ. The only reason why it's questionable or shaky now is because everybody thought it was going to be AJ versus Hrgovic. You know what I'm saying? If Hrgovic would have won, there would have been no question that it would have been AJ or Hrgovic. So now, you know, Eddie Hearn trying to backtrack a little bit. But no, give Dubois a shot. But, like I said, even if it's AJ and Zhang, I'm cool with it because that's a good fight, too. You know, it could be AJ versus Zhang, AJ versus Dubois, and whoever. Or it could be Dubois versus Joseph Parker. Or Joseph Parker versus Zhang rematch because that was a close fight. It was a majority decision in favor of Joseph Parker. So there's a lot of ways you could go with it, you know. Hell, it could be Caballero versus Daniel Dubois. Or Caballero versus Joseph Parker. It could be a lot of options, man. Zhang is a new George Foreman. I like Big Bang Zhang, man. I always like Big Bang Zhang. Big Turk, the turkey. He's an F from Massachusetts. That's crazy, Claudia. I just saw your message, bro. Regis Prograis would beat Barbosa for sure. Yeah, I agree. I think so too. I think so too. No, but Jack Catterall is Regis Prograis or Barbosa going against Jack Catterall. Not Regis Prograis versus Barbosa. Jack Catterall is Eddie Hearn's looking for opponents for Jack Catterall, and he was saying he was exploring either Arnold Barbosa versus Catterall or Regis Prograis versus Catterall. The money makes sense, and Zhang bring all Asia. Yeah, he definitely got China behind him, but he was saying he wanted his next fight to be a homecoming to go. He wants his next fight to be in China. And that'd be a big fight, yeah. I agree. I mean, either fight. The money and race dynamic makes more sense because boxing is a racist sport based on by. Yeah. They like to exploit the racial dynamic a lot, of course. I made a video on that too. Yeah, boxing, combat sports really. So not just boxing, but yeah, UFC as well. But yeah, boxing definitely. I don't watch MMA and UFC that much, but so boxing matters to me only. But yeah, boxing likes to explore the racial dynamic and the ethnicity. The ethnic dynamic, the fact they fought in the Olympics, yeah, and promoters, yeah. But like I said, it's more important that you be a man of your word. So, like I said, I don't mind either way it happens, but the one that should happen, it should be. I don't mind either one. I think they're both good fights, but it should be Daniel Dubois based on what they said. It should be Dubois versus AJ. But yeah, I would like to see. I think. I don't know who you gonna fight, man. Can you imagine AJ versus Zhang in China though? That'd be a big fight, man. England versus China, or all British showdown. Nobody wants to see crumpet eating darkies in the ring that talks the King's English is crazy. That's cap. Nobody wants to see it. A lot of people want to see an all British showdown. Everybody in England want to see an all British showdown. But yeah, I would like to see all those fights. That don't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me which one, honest. If I'm being honest, it doesn't matter. But like I said, from what they said, it should be Dubois and AJ. But it doesn't matter to me. I think Zhang would be a nice payday for Zhang as well, you know. Yo, left hook. What's good? Long time no see. What's poppin' with you, bro? Obviously, as boxing enthusiasts do, but not casuals. Yeah, facts. That's a fact. I mean, but to be fair too, though, if you say casuals, I mean, casuals don't really know Zhang like that. I mean, they might know him now because he beat Wilder, but casuals don't really know Zhang. But yeah, definitely, you know, it's always better, like you said, to go country versus country. So, or quote unquote race by race, even though we're all just one race, it's the human race. And we just come in different shapes, shades, and sizes. And casuals pay the bills. That's Jake Paul. Hey. Jake Paul been struggling to get some fights these days. I know he's been, speaking to Jake Paul, he's been looking for a replacement for Tyson as well to fight in July. And he's been pretty much unsuccessful so far. Because he tried to go for KSI. I think KSI is supposed to be fighting Amir Khan, right? Did y'all see that? I was going to do a video on it, but I didn't really care too much, I'll be honest. But Amir Khan's supposed to be fighting KSI. For working like crazy. Yeah, I'm not mad at that, brother. Good to be chilling out a bit now. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. Left hook Lacey. Left hook lazy. Jeff Left Hook Lacy. My boy paying homage to Left Hook Lacy. That's dope. You pulling for AB? I'm pulling for AB too, but I have Blair the Flair. Woo! Cobbs winning. I ain't gonna lie. He said there's 4 billion people. They don't need to know who's Zay. That's crazy. Zay. Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. Two minutes left, man. Boss it up by 23. Sheesh. We'll see how it goes, man. If AJ wins, yeah, like I said, the window of opportunity for Zhang is smaller. So if AJ wins, then you can have AJ versus Dubois again. Because I like I said, the heavyweight division is pretty good. A lot of people don't really know these people, but you know what I'm saying? I would still like to see Frank Sanchez in the ring. Frank Sanchez, even though he lost to Ajit Caballero, Frank Sanchez versus Jake Paul is good. I mean, Jake Paul. Jeez, you got me saying Jake Paul. Frank Sanchez versus Joseph Parker is a good fight. You know, Ajit Caballero versus Joseph Parker is good. You know, Ajit Caballero, I would like to see. Hell, I would like to see Ajit Caballero versus Jared Big Baby Anderson, or even Frank Sanchez versus Jared Anderson. I think Frank Sanchez can still win a lot. I just think stylistically that was a tough fight. Hell, you can see Hergovich versus Frank Sanchez, since they both lost their last fights. So there's a lot of good fights out there in the heavyweight division. Just a lot of people just focus on, you know, Tyson Fury, Usyk, and Anthony Joshua. There's a lot of good fights out there, man. I wouldn't mind seeing Zhang and Usyk either. I know it's easy to say Usyk should win because he has a better footwork and, you know, the better mobility. But man, styles make fights, and if Zhang could touch him, man, hit him with that bang, I think that'd be a good one. Game 1's over with. Roy for the replacement versus Jake Paul. Roy Jones? Oh no. I hope. Hey, that could happen, bro. That could happen. Yo, Kendrick in the building, man. Big member in the building. What about Diaz versus Masvidal? I'm not watching that shit. Never. But yeah, I heard there was a brawl. I don't know. Do you know about the brawl? I didn't look into it. I saw the brawl, but I couldn't tell if it was actually Diaz and Masvidal brawling or just 2 random people in the crowd. I couldn't tell. I don't know if it was them fighting or just 2 random people. But I saw like a little brawl at the press conference or something like that. Game 1's over with, bro. Celtics won. Celtics smoked them. Is that I would like to see Matias versus Teofimo. Bro, what happened to that? Arnaldo Teofimo was supposed to fight Matias, right? In February, remember? Before he was supposed to fight Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz was a replacement. A lot of people don't know that. He wanted to fight Teofimo in February. Sorry. Teofimo wanted to fight Subriel in February, but then Subriel said he hurt his hand or something like that. And Teofimo was like, oh, they didn't really hurt their hand. They just pulled out and were lying. I don't know if it's true or not. I believe him, but I don't know. You know, and then he got Jermaine Ortiz, and then you're supposed to fight Subriel in the summer, but then Subriel went and fought. He inked in a deal with Liam Paro. So yeah, I would like to see Teofimo versus Subriel as well. Pillow Fist Haiti just to take out those social media diva boxers out the way. Pitbull Cruz so that has to be tested at 140. Rolly isn't that good. Rolly's not that good, but that was still a good test for Pitbull, especially moving up, man. And Rolly has some power too. So I thought it was impressive the way that he won. Rolly's not the best fighter, but Rolly is definitely he's a formidable. He's a formidable opponent. He's a formidable opponent. If you're not good, you're not beating Rolly. That's what I tell people that all the time. Like Rolly looks bad against great fighters. Rolly's not a bad fighter, so please don't get that twisted. I tell people that Rolly's not a bad fighter. It's just a wide skill gap between him and the great fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that are very good, like Tank, it's a wide gap between him and Tank. It's a wide gap between him and Isak Pitbull Cruz. You see what I'm saying? So I do think that Isak has to be tested again because now he has to defend his title. I don't know if Jose Rayo Valenzuela is the right person to test him for real. Cause I think Isak should win that. But I would like to see Pitbull versus Devin Haney, Pitbull versus Teofimo, Pitbull. I like to see all that. Pitbull versus Matias. I think Matias might beat Pitbull, but I'm not sure. I have to see. No doubt, Pitbull beat him fair and square. Yeah, Pitbull beat the hell out of Rolly, man. Yeah, Pitbull caught him early, just like, you know. I want to see Devin Haney. I'm interested in Devin Haney versus Sandor Martin too. If you think that's gonna happen, Devin Haney versus Sandor Martin. That'd be a good one too, man. That's his mandatory, so. Yeah, I like Eastside Pitbull Cruz, man. I like him a lot, man. I like his style. I like his resiliency. I like his relentless pressure he applies, his durability, his activity. I like Pitbull a lot. I like Eastside Pitbull Cruz a lot, man. The Subaru Matias, I think Subaru Matias should beat Liam Paro, but I gotta see the bets, man, because if he's a heavy favorite, I might bet on Liam Paro, man. Just because, man. Cause I think Liam Paro's a good fighter, man. That is a good boxer, but no dogging. That's a fact, Arnaldo. That's a fact. I mean, left hook. That's a fact. Left hook. No, who said that? Arnaldo said, yeah, there's no dog in Devin. I agree. But you know, we have to see Devin. I have to give Devin Haney another chance because, you know, Ryan was cheating. But like I said, I won money because I bet on Ryan Garcia. I thought Ryan Garcia had a chance because Devin Haney doesn't have a chin. You know, but I don't like. You know, I feel like the win. Not feel like the win is tarnished now with the Austrian being in the system. I don't care if it was effective or not. The fact that it's in the system, that's illegal. So I can't really hold that loss against Devin Haney. You know, even though I can't get the imagery out my head, I still got to give him another chance. Yeah, I heard about the brawl, but they don't like each other, so it makes sense. Yeah, but I don't know if it was them. Kendrick. Like I said, I couldn't tell. I watched the video one time, and I couldn't tell if it was him, if it was them actually fighting, or just two random people in the crowd. I couldn't tell. So Devin needs to sit out a year after that. Yeah, I agree. Liam Paro is good, no doubt. Yeah, Liam Paro is good. Paro, Jukabayev, and Ananyan, yeah, they are dogs. Yeah, Petros and Ananyan, I have to see more of him, but I'm not too impressed with Petros. When he beat Subaru Matias, that was good, but neither one of them are really too big at that time. And then Subaru Matias got his win back, but I'm not convinced. Like I said with Subaru Matias, I think he's good, but I have to see more. Like I have to see him against, you know, somebody that's good, you know. But he definitely all of his wins came by knockout, like Better BF. So, you know, I gotta see more. I gotta see more of Subaru Matias. Like Liam Paro is a good test. I think Liam Paro is a good test, and we'll see. That'll let me know for sure. That'll give me a better gauge on how good or great Subaru Matias is. I look forward to it though. Yeah, Liam Paro is good, man. I'm not saying he's great. He's not great, but he's good. But this will be a big test for Liam Paro as well. You know, this would be this is by far the best person that he's fought, that he shared the ring with. So this would be a major step up for Liam Paro. You think Jukambayev could be who he be calling out? Jukambayev's been calling out somebody. Was it Carlos Adames? He's been calling out somebody. I don't remember who he's been calling out. Not Carlos Adames. My bad. I'm thinking about the other dude. My fault. Jukabayev is a guy that I'm thinking about. What's the other dude's name at 154? Bartrov Jukabayev. Yeah, Jukabayev is a guy at 140. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, he's good too. Yeah, Jukabayev is good. He's a tough guy. I was thinking of damn, what's his name, bro? Yeah, that was a good win by Subaru Matias. Damn. What's the dude's name I'm thinking of, bro? He's at like 160 or 160. Janabek. Janabek is who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Janabek. That's what I thought about when you said that. That's who I was thinking about. He was calling out Carlos Adames and some other people. But yeah. Jukumbayev is a good. That's a good win by Super Matias. That's a fact. That is a fact. And that's his only loss too, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a good win by Super Matias. But like I said, I want to see him adapt a little bit. You know, I want to see somebody that's gonna make him box a little bit. You know what I'm saying? See somebody who can throw him some angles and stuff like that. I want to see somebody who can throw him some angles and see. But I like the Ergashev win too. Ergashev is a good fighter. He made Ergashev quit, so that was a good win as well. I like that performance. My humble opinion, Jukumbayev could beat Teofimo Haney and oh really, Arnaldo? Wow, you think so? He's a tough cookie, man. He's a tough guy, so he's a tough guy. What are the odds for tomorrow's fight? What's up, LAV? The odds, last time I looked, it was Blair Cobbs negative 155 and Adrien Broner plus 130. So Adrien Broner is the underdog. Yeah, Ergashev is tough, but he definitely quit on that stool. You know, and he was winning some rounds too now. He was winning some rounds. But Super Matias put that pressure got to him. That pressure. Oh, it changed. Oh wow. It's negative 170 for Blair Cobbs now and plus 140 for Broner. So yesterday it was plus 130 for Broner and negative 155 for Blair Cobbs. That was negative 170 for Blair Cobbs and plus 140 for Adrien Broner. Man, I might have to put some money on. Even though I think Blair Cobbs is going to win, I might put some money on Adrien Broner. I don't want AB to get beat up. That might be the case. Yeah, I might be at that fight. Oh, yeah, Bentley, you going? That's what's up, bro. Get some good footage, man. That's dope. Hell yeah, you should go, bro. Why not? If you can. Why the hell not? Oh yeah, you should go. Jeremiah's Ponce is good too. Watch Matias Ponce fight when you get a chance to do so, bro. All right, but I'll check that fight out. It's down the street, right? Yeah, I forgot that you down there. Yeah, you in the Hollywood area. I don't know why I was thinking you was in the Tampa area for some reason. Yeah, I'll check that out. Jeremiah's Ponce. So I would say Super Matias has good fights too, but also too, you can have a good fight with somebody. Just styles make fights. Just because you have a good fight with somebody don't mean that opponent was good, you know. But yeah, Super Matias. I think I watched like 4 or 5 Matias fights, but I need to watch more of them though. I definitely need to watch more. Yes, sir, man. But yeah, chat, man. I appreciate y'all with me, man. Rocking with me and stuff like that. I really covered all the topics I want to talk about. So let's I'm gonna go ahead and call it, man. But don't forget to like the video as well, man. I appreciate that. It goes a long way to help out. You know what I'm saying? And all the support for the channel. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that as well. From the memberships to the super chats. You know what I'm saying? They got the Cash App, all that stuff, man. I really appreciate it. We got fight, bro. We got hella fights tomorrow, bro. We got fights tomorrow. We got Adrien Broner versus Blair Cobbs, and we got Oscar Collazo versus Geraldo Zapata. I think it's Geraldo Zapata. And then those are 2 separate cards, so they all have their undercards as well. So I'm hoping they're not running at the same time, but I think they're gonna run simultaneously, bro. I think they're gonna run at the same time, bro. So we got to go back and forth through fights. And then Saturday we have another fight, Xander Zayas versus Teixeira. And I'm really looking forward to the undercard with Bruce Shushu Carrington. I can't remember the name of his fighter, his opposition. That should be a good one as well on Saturday, though. So I thought he was fighting Saturday. Damn. Nah, he's fighting tomorrow. Y'all have a Blair. Hey, you too, Arnaldo. I appreciate everybody coming through as well. If Blair wins, Robert Estrada, God bless you too, my brother Robert in the building. If Blair the Flair wins, I mean, I think that he just keeps going. You know, he only lost to Alexis Rocha, right? So I think if Blair wins 147, I mean, maybe he could fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you never know. Or maybe he could fight Brian Norman Jr., right? Or who else is at 147 right now? There's a few fighters that there. Maybe Giovanni Santillan, who lost to Brian Norman Jr., could try to get a bounce back against Blair the Flair Cobbs. If ADRIEN Broner wins, I mean, maybe he could keep fighting, but I don't know. Maybe he retires on top. I don't know. Maybe he got to go for a fact. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, Arnaldo. Thank you for telling me. I like to watch fights while I'm going to sleep sometimes, so I'm trying to sleep. So I'll put it on tonight if I remember. I thought he was fighting. Yeah, he's fighting tomorrow. ADRIEN Broner and Blair the Flair. Woo! Cobbs is fighting tomorrow. But yeah, man, I stream every single. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at AB versus Boots. Nah, I don't think AB. Nah, that's not a good look for AB. I think Boots smacks AB. That doesn't. Nah, I wouldn't want to see that. Be honest with y'all, I wouldn't want to see Blair versus Boots either, but I mean, it would just kind of make sense. But AB versus Boots, nah. Unless he looks spectacular. If he looks spectacular against Blair, then that'd be different. But I don't think so. Man. Like I said, I think Blair the Flair wins, but we'll see. We'll see, man. But yeah, man, I stream every single Boots will kill Broner, facts. But yeah, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like today's Thursday, I might just hop on, you know what I'm saying? Just get on the stream, so I'll hop on between them. But at the bare minimum, you catch me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, good Lord willing, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we provide commentary for all the boxing events. I don't care if it's in Jamaica or if it's in Japan or if it's in Saudi Arabia or if it's in England. You know what I'm saying? 4:30 in the morning on a Tuesday in China. We're going to watch, as long as it's a big fight, we're going to watch and provide commentary for it, man. So we really love boxing around here. So don't forget to check out the videos that I drop too. I drop videos on the daily. And we go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He ain't look good. Yeah, Broner ain't look good for a while, bro. He has not looked good for a while. I mean, he hasn't really been in the ring either. And his last time we saw him was against a guy who's a lawyer. You know, he was a lawyer, and he didn't even, he didn't look good against him. I mean, he won, but he didn't look good. So if you're fighting somebody who's a lawyer, not even a full-time fighter, then you got to look good. You know, it's kind of like how not saying you can't be a jack of all trades and stuff like that, do many things. But remember that one guy that was on the Subway commercials? Mike Lee, I believe his name was, or is. Remember when he fought Caleb Plant? Caleb Plant made quick work out of him, because he wasn't a full-time boxer. He was a full-time boxer while he was boxing, but he did other stuff too. I think he has his master's degree in something like that, or and there's nothing wrong with that, but with someone that's dedicated their life to boxing, it's kind of hard for that person to supplement that missing time, the time he has to make up, right? So yeah, Caleb Plant made quick work of Mike Lee, and Mike Lee was a good fighter too. There's just levels, and so I feel like ADRIEN Broner finds somebody who's an actual lawyer, and like you could call up and get consultation and charge you lawyer consultation fees. You're supposed to get him up out of there, and he didn't look good. Splitting time, something got to suffer. Yeah, exactly, bro. Unfortunately, man. That's why I was like, even with me with my PhD, I have my PhD in engineering, but it's like only you would be a fool to think that I'm a better engineer now than I was when I was graduating. No, I was a better engineer then because I was actually in it and doing it daily and repetition. You know what I'm saying? Repetition means a lot. So I'm doing it. These concepts are fresh in my mind. These equations are fresh in my mind. These methods, these simulations, these things that I do are fresh in my mind. Granted, they're still in my head now, but I'm not using it as actively as I was. So, even though I have my PhD, the highest level, I'm not a better engineer now than I was when I was going through the process, because I was actually doing it every day. I'm not doing it every day. So yeah, so if you're not doing something every day and dedicate yourself to it, of course, naturally you're going to be you're not gonna be as good as a person that's doing it every day, especially when you're all like, with similar talent levels. You know, that's why they say hard work beats talent, especially when talent is, you know, close to the same. But sometimes, of course, talent is insurmountable for the person who's not doing something. But we're talking about like two athletes, you know, one's fully dedicated to it, one split in time, like you said, and the one that's dedicated to it fully is gonna be better than one split in time. It's just how it goes naturally. That's just how it goes naturally, man. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing even longer streams, you know, more often, man. 2 Chainz, hey. I'm gonna start doing stuff more, doing longer streams more often. I know some people ask me to do longer streams. You know, I think I'm gonna start doing that, man. Yeah, I might get on a little earlier too, like instead of getting on at 9 o'clock, maybe get on around like 7 or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Good Lord willing, you know. But yeah, it was a good conversation today, man. Good stuff. Tomorrow we have a lot of boxing to cover and watch tomorrow, man. Good Lord willing. So yeah, man, y'all be easy. I'm about to go ahead and call it. Dallas takes the L the first game, man. Boston takes game 1, man. Jaylen Brown crossed over Luka and dunked on Kyrie and Gafford. Boy, that was nasty. That was nasty. But yeah, man, appreciate you, Murrah. I appreciate all the support, man, from everybody, man. Appreciate you, Murrah, with the big membership on the second tier too, man. It means a lot. But my boy always support me on Twitch and Twitter. Twitch and YouTube. So you know what I'm saying? We need to get 8 members, man. We want to get at least 8 members. Let's get 8 members in the next 2 weeks. That'd be fire, man. We have 2 members right now. Let's get those members up on the channel. That'd be fire. Get some recipe. I appreciate it, Cloudy. You be easy too, bro. Appreciate you coming through on the Twitch side. Don't leave yet. Wait. You said, wait, don't leave yet. He said, get some rest. He said, wait, don't leave yet. He trolling. Arnaldo. Yes, sir. Arnaldo, appreciate it, man. One time for the Boricuas. You know what I'm talking about? Big Caribbean stand-up, man. Shout out to Jamaica. Big up, Jamaica.
Me blood clot.
He said, I'm going to pull up on the YouTube. This man said, I've been on YouTube this whole time. This man said, wait, don't leave yet. I'm going to pull up on the YouTube. Oh, I'm asleep. This man Cloudy funny as hell, bro. Let it go right there, bro. I need to change that to Dr. Boxing Talk as well as the Engineers to the Streets, but we're going to implement Engineers to the Streets somewhere. But yeah, man, yeah, and also don't forget to sub to the channel. That means a lot too. It helps a lot with the watch time. Get that watch time up, man. We trying to we are partner on YouTube. We got to get the second tier so where we can get ads and stuff like that, real ads on the videos and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man. But shoot, I'm about to go ahead and call. I'm waiting for Cloudy to pull up for real. You talking about pull it up, head ass. What you on, bro? You want Call of Duty? What you on, Cloudy? Y'all on Call of Duty? I'm probably gonna chill, but oh, they got the what it called? They got the, I don't know if y'all into the anime though. They got the Kengan Ashura versus Baki. That just came out today. I need to go watch that. But man, all right, y'all. I'm finna call it. I don't think Cloudy is I was gonna ask you earlier, but I gotta run out. Yeah, man. He said, I have to sign in. You have to sign in, and you on duty. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I was streaming earlier, man. I did like 7 hours on the Diablo joint, and many more. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Arnaldo. Amen, man. God is good, man. I can't complain about nothing, man. Keep up the good work, and you will have another member. And I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. We gonna get right, man. That's one thing about me, man. Sometimes things get hard and stuff like that, but I always have faith, man, because I am a firm believer that when you have dreams, God puts that on your heart as long as you have good intentions. So I have no doubt that everything will work out, you know. Maurice. That's Cloudy? My boy Maurice. Maurice in the building. He said welcome and goodbye. Yeah, I'm out, man. Yeah, now how do I sub? Oh, I appreciate that, but that's what you was trying to do? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Merle knows. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate faith is very important. Facts. God is good, man. Without God, I'm nothing, man. That's how I always end the stream, man. So I always start the stream with a prayer, and I always end the stream with, you know, my boy Cloudy. I appreciate that, bruh. I don't know. It should say join, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm looking on my thing now. Yeah, there's a button that says join. My boy Cloudy always holding me down too, man. Shout out to that. I got a lot of good people holding me down. My boy Doc K Part, you already know what it is, man. That's my boy in real life. He always holding me down too, man. I get a lot of love, man. A lot of encouragement. Get a lot of love and encouragement, man. And that stuff means a lot. That stuff means a lot, man. I guess mine different because I already joined. Oh, okay, yeah. We gonna wait so I can, cause I want to do it on stream so I could do the welcome, give him his proper welcome before he. But this man going through it, so he might do it the next time. Cloudy Wilder, bro. I mean, you can do it off stream too, but I want to give you the, you know what I'm saying? I want to do the. There it is, my boy Maurice. Let's get right, man. My boy Cloudy, man, with the big membership, man. Dropping that paper, that cheese, that butter, that Skrilla, that bread.
These biscuits.
Big member, man. I still will get the sub. That's a super chat. Oh, that's a super chat. Oh, that is a super chat, but I appreciate the super chat too. Hey, that's even better. It don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah, it is a super chat, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. I thought that was a sub. My fault. It don't matter. That's fine. I was looking at another thing, man. I appreciate that, bruh. Dropping the $5. You know what I'm talking about? On the scholar. Make a cheap shout and holler. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate that, brother. Nah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, bro. I will join if I watch Matias vs. Pot. All right, man. I'm going to check it out tonight, man. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to remember, bro. I'm going to try my best to remember. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me as always, man. Appreciate the members. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate this everything, man. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you hitting that like button. Appreciate everything, man. The conversations, all that good stuff, and bonbons, man. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be easy. Remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we are nothing. So keep the faith no matter what you're going through, man. There is going to be an upside. No matter how deep the valley, there's the mountain peaks as well. So just stay prayed up and keep doing you and stay with the spirit of gratitude, you know. And that's how you get more blessings. So yes, sir. The doc is out. Peace.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But with Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.